హలో మేడం, విద్యాధరి మేడం.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
నమస్తే మేడం. పిల్లలు వాళ్ళిద్దరు బ్లెస్సీ అన్నను శ్రావణిని రెడీగా.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
మేడం అదే వందే మాతరం పిల్లల్ని
షల్
రెడీగా.
వి స్టార్ట్?
ఎస్ మేడం.
వందే మాతరం స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. రండి.
రెడీ.
సార్ వి ఆర్ స్టార్టింగ్ సార్.
లేదమ్మా, నేను చెప్తాను. అప్పుడు రెడీగా ఉండమని చెప్పండి.
ఓకే ఓకే
నేను ఓపెనింగ్ అది అది రిమార్క్స్ చెప్పిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు నేను పిలుస్తాను పిల్లల్ని. వాళ్ళప్పుడు వందే మాతరం సిద్ధంగా.
ఓకే సార్, దే ఆర్ రెడీ.
ఆ తర్వాత సిస్టర్ అది మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు సిస్టర్ మాట్లాడతారు.
ఓకే
తర్వాత ఐకేసీ కోఆర్డినేటర్స్ ఇద్దరు మాట్లాడతారు.
ఓకే
తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ స్పీకర్ మనం స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే.
రెడీ.
ఫస్ట్ స్పీకర్ సార్ వచ్చారు ఐడి ప్రిన్సిపల్ గారు. నమస్తే సిస్టర్ షారోన్ రోజ్ మేడం. నమస్తే వనజ మేడం. సార్
ఇచ్చాను. ఆ బ్యాంక్కి వెళ్ళి అకౌంటెంట్కి ఇచ్చేసి సంవత్సరం తీసుకొని ఒక కాపీ ఆడ ఇచ్చేసి ఒక కాపీ పంపిస్తాను.
మధ్యలో తీసుకొని స్పీకర్ జరుగుతుంది. వద్దు చూద్దాం, వాడేద్దాం కాదు.
నేను సార్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఒకటే
సార్ మార్చు చేసేయచ్చు.
సార్
10 వచ్చేయమని టైం 5 నిమిషాలు ఇంకా టైం ఉంది.
5 నిమిషాలు సార్.
మరి సార్ లేదు లేదు మీరు ఇస్తా
ఆయన సంగతి తెలుసు.
అయ్యో అసలు మనం అప్రోచ్ దగ్గర చూస్తాను. So, madam,
వాళ్ళ ఛానల్ చూడండి. అవసరం వస్తుంది.
పంపించండి.
start. Good morning to you all. This is time to start our webinar, Medha. Before starting, I would like to give a few introductory words about this very item. Good morning to you all. I welcome all of you, especially the principals of the two colleges, Dr. Velpur Mohan Rao Garu, Dr. T. Sanja, sister, organization, staff members, IKC coordinators, and beloved students. I heartfeltly invite you all to this national webinar titled Medha, which is being organized by Katta Ramakoteswara Government Degree College, Addanki, in association with St. Anne's College for Women, Gorantla, Guntur. The organizers have made it a point to organize these type of webinars at a national and international standards every year to impart the new knowledge to the young mind and give them a big platform to showcase their academic, linguistic, and other type of abilities. By organizing and making student competitions a regular part of all these webinars. This very webinar try to push the learning frontiers to the classroom level to international standards. Over the course of this webinar, participants will be exposed to 3 high standard lectures delivered by 3 eminent academicians taken from different parts of the state. All the lectures revolve around the new trends of technology, and almost all the world nations and all fields of life are closely adhered, that is artificial intelligence. Hope you will be benefited by this very webinar, and I wish you all a happy learning. Now I invite Blessy and Shravani from St. Anne's College for Women to sing national song Vande Mataram to mark its 150th year. Over to you. Blessy and Shravani, unmute and sing national song, ma.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sufala, Malayaj Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajosha Purgitaya, Suhasini, Shri
Hello? Somebody please respond, ma. Vanaja madam.
Sir, you can continue.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, students, for your nice presentation of national song. This is time to listen the opening remarks of the 2 principals of the 2 colleges. First, I invite the most reverend and most beloved, respected principal of Kattaramkodesala Government Degree College, Dr. Velpur Mohan Rao Garu, to make opening remarks of this very webinar. Medha. Over to you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Respected Chief Partner of this national event, Honorable Excellent Sri Narayan, Honorable Director, CC, Andhra Pradesh, and Dr. C.S. Krishna Garu, JD, CCF Bangladesh. Our guest of honor, Dr. P. Kalavati Garu, Regional Joint Director, Zone 3, esteemed resource persons, principals of the collaborating institutions, distinguished faculty members, dear students and participants joining us from across the country. A very warm and cordial welcome to you all to Medha, the National Webinar jointly organized by the Department.
You touch the thumb as much.
Because it is student centric, featuring as essay writing and oral presentation competitions on the theme prospects of biology and artificial intelligence, designed to bring forth the innate abilities of students and showcase their creativity, critical thinking, and communication skills on a national stage. By engaging with this theme, students are encouraged not only to acquire knowledge but also to imagine innovative applications of AI in life sciences that can contribute to society's well-being in the years of come. Heartfelt appreciations to due to the IQAC conveners, coordinators, organizing committee, and streaming committees members from various departments whose dedicated efforts have made Medha a reality, as well as to our collaborations from St. Anne's College for Women for their committed partnership. A special word of welcome goes to our undergraduate and postgraduate students, aspiring researchers, and tech and life science enthusiasts who have registered in large numbers, revealing that there is a nationwide interest in such interdisciplinary academic endeavors. On this note, as principal of AKRK Government Degree College, Addanki, it is a matter of great pride to declare the national webinar made formally open and to invite all participants to actively listen, interact, and make the best use of this academic fest. May today's deliberations enlighten our minds, enrich our skills, and empower us to embrace the future with confidence and responsibility. All the best, my dear students. those who participating in this national webinar. All the best. Thank you, St. Anne's Women's College principal and all my colleagues and lecturers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice opening remarks of this very webinar, Medha. Now I invite the second host college of this webinar, none other than most respected principal of St. Anne's College for Women, Dr. T. Sanja sister, to make opening remarks. Over to you, sister.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all our distinguished guests, esteemed keynote speakers, faculty members, and brilliant students who have joined us virtually from across the nation. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the St. Anne's College for Women, Gorentla, Guntur, established in 1997 and accredited with an A grade by NAC in the year 2024 for its first cycle as the co-host of today's Knowledge Summit. I extend my sincere gratitude and special welcome to the principal, faculty, and entire team of primary host and valued partner, KRK Government Degree College, Addanki. This collaboration is a model of how institutions can transcend geographical boundaries to foster collective intellectual growth, truly embodying the spirit of one's nation, one's knowledge community. The title of our webinar, Medha, which signifies wisdom, intellect, and profound insight in Sanskrit, is a perfectly chosen. This is because we are not just discussing technology today, we are discussing how to apply the technology with wisdom to solve humanity's greatest challenges. In this age of artificial intelligence, our institutions are called upon to produce graduates who are not just digitally literate, but ethically intelligent. The three core topics we explore today are collectively a vision for a better future, spanning the critical pillars of our civilization, AI in education, AI in drug discovery and development, sustainable agriculture with AI. To our students, to the participants, I say this, these are the conversations that will define your career. You are the digital natives and your curiosity is the engine for tomorrow's innovation. I urge you to be active participants, to listen, to question, and to be inspired to contribute your Medha to this field. My deepest gratitude goes to all our resource persons for dedicating their valuable time to share their expertise, and to the organizing committees of both the colleges for their tireless efforts. We believe that the discussion generated today at Medha will not only enrich your knowledge, but also inspire new research and innovative collaborations. I wish all the attendees a highly engaging and enlightening session. The second half of our day is dedicated to showcasing the talent and critical engagement of our student participants. These competitions are designed to encourage the practical application of knowledge shared through the morning sessions, truly embodying the spirit of Medha. Once again, I congratulate the host college for organizing with us a very good, wonderful webinar today. Let this intellectual journey begin. I wish you good luck to all the organizers and the participants of today's webinar on Medha, which is very, very essential in today's world.
Thank you, sister. Thank you for your fitting words. Really, you have given a great start by your meaningful and very thought-provoking words, sister. On behalf of KRK GDC Addanki principal, management, staff members, and students, our sincere thanks to you. And now I invite our IKC coordinator, Sri M.B. Satyanarayana Garu, to convey his wishes to this very webinar and to all the participants of the webinar. M.V. Sachinand sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Respected Chief Patron, Dr. K. Narayan Bharat Gupta garu, patrons, Dr. C.H. Krishna garu, guest of honor, Dr. P. Kalavati garu, esteemed principals, distinguished resource persons, faculty members, and dear students. Warm greetings to all on behalf of the IQAC of KRK Government Degree College, Addanki. It is a matter of great joy to extend heartfelt wishes as we gather for Medha, a national webinar jointly organized by the departments of Botany and Computer Science of the college in collaboration with St. Anne's College for Women, Guntur. In a time when technological changes is reshaping education, health, agriculture, and industry, Medha offers an excellent platform to keep learners dynamic, informed, and future-ready through expert lectures on artificial intelligence in education, technology-driven drug discovery, and sustainable agriculture. The conclusion of an essay writing and oral presentation competition on prospects of biology with artificial intelligence further adds creative student-centric dimension, enabling participants to showcase their talents on a national stage. As IQAC coordinator, there is special appreciation for the collective efforts of the conveners, organizing secretaries, coordinators, co-conveners, organizing committees, advisors, and the streaming committee for various departments whose teamwork again perfectly with the spirit of quality enhancement and continuous improvement. The enthusiastic response from undergraduate and postgraduate students, aspiring researchers, and tech and life science enthusiasts across the country reflect the growing interest in interdisciplinary learning and reassures that Medha will leave a lasting academic impact. On this auspicious occasion, sincere wishes are offered with the grand success of Medha, with the hope that every lecture, interaction, and presentation will enlighten minds, enrich skills, and inspire innovative thinking among all participants. May this national webinar become a milestone in the quality journey of our institution and a memorable learning experience for every learner connected with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, M.V. Sachinand sir, for your nice words and also for the greetings you have conveyed to all the participants, sir. Now, I invite IKC coordinator of St. Anne's College for Women, none other than Mrs. Sharon Rose Madam Garu, Vice Principal, as well as the IKC coordinator of the college. Madam, please come forward to convey your greetings to all the participants, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. It is my immense pleasure as an IQAC coordinator of St. Anne's College to extend my warmest wishes to the resource persons for sharing your knowledge and valuable insights with us for this timely and relevant webinar on the topic Medha. Hearty congratulations to all the organizers of both the colleges, the Department of Life Sciences and the Department of Computer Science. We hope this webinar will serve as a valuable platform to achieve its objectives and sparks new ideas for enhancing quality culture and academic excellence. Together, we strive to achieve new benchmarks by this webinar. So, wish you all the best to all the participants, a very successful and enriching webinar experience. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your short but sweet and warm greetings on behalf of KRK GDC Addanki. Sincere thanks to you, madam, for conveying warm felt greetings to all. This is time to start our, actual process of this webinar. Actually, that is benefiting students by imparting the new breakthroughs in the name of technology. Now we are calling it as artificial intelligence. So our first speaker is Dr. Persis, principal of Adikavi Nana University. Before inviting madam, I would like to call upon the stage my colleague and very energetic and enthusiastic lecturer of botany, Dr. Sheikh Mastana Ali Garu, to kindly introduce the first speaker to the audience by reading out her curriculum vitae. Over to you, sir.
I welcome you all to the national webinar, Medha, titled Yeah, madam, sir. I welcome you all to the webinar. So, good morning to all.
5 copies here.
We have immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker, Dr. V. Persis, madam, who is working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University College of Engineering, Adikavi Nana University, Rajamahendravaram, Andhra Pradesh. Please, all of you join me in welcoming the madam. And madam has post-graduated from the prestigious institution, BETS Pilani. She has done her MTech in Data Science Engineering, and she has completed her PhD in Computer Science Engineering from Acharya Nagarjuna University. Madam has some teaching experience, and she worked as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Malanane Lakshmi Engineering College, Singaraikunda, Prakasam District, from September 1, 2002 to October 30, 2008. And she also worked, she's presently working as an associate professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University College of Engineering, Adikavi Nana University, from November 1, 2008 to till date. And madam's area of expertise is machine learning, deep learning, IoT, data science, and madam is more interested in teaching and learning through activities and games. Coming to the publications, madam has so many publications which you can see in the ResearchGate as well as a Google Scholar, and madam has also generated so much e-content in the Moodles as well as YouTube. At presently, madam, one student has completed his PhD under the madam's supervision, and 6 more members are under progress. Madam has held so many administrative positions in the university. She worked as a director and as IQAC coordinator from May 2023 to till date. Presently, she is working as IQAC coordinator. And she also worked as a principal, University College of Engineering, July 2017 to March 2023. And she's the head of the department and computer science engineering, and from December 2009 to April 2015. Madam also received funds to her department, that is to the tune of 3.5 lakhs under AICTC at all FDP scheme 2025-26 to organize FDP on quantum technologies, opportunities and threats. And she also received a fund of 50,000 under Unnat Bharat Abhiyan scheme, Ministry of Education 2022. And madam has held so many member curriculum development positions like member board of studies for BTech AI and data science to the PACE Institute of Technology Sciences, Prakasam District, 2023-25. She is the present chairman board of studies for BSc Agriculture, Artificial Intelligence and Robotics from 2022-2024. And she is a convener, PG Integrated Board of Studies in Computer Science Engineering, May 2017 to 2018. Madam has completed so many certification courses. Few of them are prompt engineering offered through Infosys Signboard February 2024, and foundational artificial intelligence offered through Skill Up Online and NASCOM on June 2020. Blockchain architecture, design and user cases in April 2019. And data science R basics through edX June 2018 verified certificate. And madam has organized 16 events and training programs on FDPs. And she has nearly 22 invited talks She had attended 22 invited talks, and Madam is such a lovely person. That's a student caring, and she has got a vast teaching experience. Now, Madam is going to introduce you regarding the artificial intelligence and the impact of the artificial intelligence and applications of artificial intelligence in the education field. Before going to invite Madam, I request all the participants of this webinar to give a big round of applause in welcoming our Madam Dr. P. Persis Madam.
Thank you, Dr. Wali sir, for your nice presentation of Madam Curriculum Vitae. It is truly inspiring and very profoundable. Surely our students will get inspired by our presentation. Really, it's my pleasure to invite such a great and eminent personality, to all of us to make her presentation and to enlighten all of us. Actually, one thing I must tell to you all, at this very moment, whenever we asked her to be one of the presenters for this webinar, without any hesitation, she gave nod. It tells her sincerity in dedication and also devotion towards the God. She is said to be a very humble person. I came to know about her by my colleague, Dr. Mastanawari sir. So, again, all our, greetings and applause. I invite wholeheartedly our most respected Dr. Persis Madam to start her presentation. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, it's a great privilege for me. Thank you for your kind words. I'm really surprised to hear all such good words from you. And I should acknowledge my sincere thanks to Mastan Wali, sir, because he's the one who invited me, and the convener Rajshekhar Garu. He's the one who is in contact with me. Uh, Thank you, everyone, organizing team, and for organizing such a wonderful event. And I should humbly, sincerely acknowledge that I did my MTech Data Science and Engineering from BITS Pilani, because the credit goes to Mastan Wali sir, because he is the inspiration for me to pursue MTech from BITS Pilani. Thank you very much, Mastan Wali sir. We shall start with the presentation. I'll start my screen sharing. Hope students are also there. Are they connected individually or they present in any seminar hall?
Madam, madam, they are actually watching the whole program on YouTube live streaming, ma'am, because very limited accommodation can be done on Zoom platform, madam.
Fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. It is being given live stream.
Okay, fine, sir.
On YouTube.
Now, my screen is visible.
Yes, madam. It's visible, madam.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
So this is the talk I was assigned, the role of AI in education. So every day we are talking about this. This is the news today. This morning, November 27th, the Times of India. From ABC to AI, IIT experts may shape computer science syllabus for Karnataka public schools. In few days, we are going to expect in all schools um, the coverage of AI courses and the curriculum, the inclusion of AI syllabus from maybe from third class or first class. So when now we are teaching it in degree course for the second year. This time APSHI has made it mandatory, I think. For degree second year, there is a subject called AI for all. Uh, Whereas if you see the generations here, students who are watching online over YouTube, yeah, as your sir has mentioned, here we see generation Y, millennials, generation, we call them as Gen Z, generation Z. And then because all the letters A through Z were consumed, it is generation Alpha, then maybe Beta, Gamma. Now, when you see students see this here, the current generation, they are born with AI, whereas our students, they are Gen Z generation. Now they are users of AI. Whereas if you ask students or faculty present here, we belong to Gen Y, right? So students, those who are listening, you can answer to my question. Your parents, you feel that they don't understand your emotions, they don't understand your feelings, because you might have noticed from this slide, it is a big generation gap, right? uh, because you might be from Gen Z and your parents will be the previous generation. So this is the struggle every family, every parent is facing these days. No, the point is that let us come to the point. The point is that the Zen Alpha, the current generation, they are born with AI every day, making use of AI. Now we are connected in the Zoom platform. Here also there will be AI companion in the Zoom everywhere. You take any platform, you take any application, you open a PDF, there will be AI companion where it will be helping in many tasks that we are going to see now. Okay. If there is any crosstalk, some faculty or by mistake they might have unmuted their audio. If you can please go on mute, it will be helpful. As I told you, this is the recent today's news that from LKG to PG there will be AI because AI has become a part of our life. This subject is going to be included at right from the school level. So we are going to AI school teachers also recruitment may happen shortly. When coming to history of AI, very briefly, we started with artificial intelligence because our topic is role of AI in education. So today I'm going to focus on Gen AI, how Gen AI is going to help students, teachers, everyone to accomplish many tasks in education very easily. Okay, so I'll stick to my time because the time given by the organizers is 11 to 11:45. So by 11:45 we shall close the session. So for this time I request everyone to pay attention, and I acknowledge the presence of other speakers also with due respects to them also. Yes, this is the history of AI. We see artificial intelligence, it's a big one, it's a big ocean. Come under it as a, what do you say, a subset machine learning, then deep learning, then Gen AI. Even machine learning, deep learning subjects are also there at BSc level. And the point here is it is not for computer science. We say AI for all. It's not for computer science alone because everyone is making use of it. Everyone should know how it has evolved, what are the major milestones that have happened in the field of AI. So I'm not going to teach here what is machine learning, deep learning, and all. We are not going into the details. But now here we are in Gen AI. Everyone is using. Can you please go on mute? Anyone? Because there is some crosstalk. Yes. Thank you. If you see this as history, another brief diagram, we say 1950, the first Turing test, very interesting test proposed by Alan Turing. Alan Turing, we still call him as the father of artificial intelligence. And then 1956 is the Dartmouth conference where for the first time, the term artificial intelligence is coined in this Dartmouth conference. Alan Turing test, those who don't know what is the Turing test, you can just browse it. And then we say in 1980 it is expert systems. They are like traditional AI, rule-based systems in medical field. They have used if cough, if what do you say, running nose, then it is flu or viral fever. So these are the expert systems in 1980 that have become very popular. Then in 1997 it is Deep Blue program by IBM that has won over the chess legend Gary Kasparov. Everyone might be knowing.
Excuse me, madam. Please unmute yourself once again. Please unmute, madam. Okay. Madam. Madam, please unmute yourself, madam. Okay, madam. Vinipist.
Nothing is heard all this time so far.
Yes, madam. But
You
just
have made some మీరు చేంజెస్ ఏమన్నా ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఇచ్చారంతనే ఇప్పుడు దాకా చెప్పింది.
వచ్చింది,
Is it
వినిపించింది,
conveyed? Okay, okay.
స్క్రీన్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ కరెక్ట్గా షేర్ చేయండి. ఓకే మేడం, ఇప్పుడు
Fine, sir.
ఓకే ఓకే
Okay. We are here, yes.
క్లియర్.
So when in 1997 it is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is a program by IBM. Deep Blue Systems supercomputer. It's when you say chess, it is 8 by 8. But there is another game called Go. Lee Sedol is the world champion. You can find a 1 hour documentary in YouTube also. Very interesting documentary was created. How the Go program has defeated, that was developed using artificial intelligence. Reinforcement learning has defeated this Lee Sedol. And then deep learning, LXNet based on neural network architectures. 2020, another big milestone is GPT-3. Now here we are in 2025, rise of multimodal and agentic AI, ChatGPT. ChatGPT has become part of our life. Students for all assignments, homeworks, and teachers to teach students to design some games for assessment. So many things can be done with ChatGPT. So again, it has become a challenge also, whether students are rightly using it or just they are copy pasting it. It is also another big challenge. We will see that also. So this is how artificial intelligence major milestones we can say. And now the biggest milestone today in 2025 is the use of the rise of the exponential rise of generative AI. So what is generative AI? How it can be used in education? What are the different uses? What is ChatGPT? What are LLMs? We are going to see that. When you say AI, we have to know at least these three terms. So artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence. Can anyone answer in which phase we are, whether it is narrow, general, or super intelligence, where we have reached already? Okay, so it may be disturbing even if we ask you to unmute and answer. I'll proceed. So artificial, we are now in artificial narrow intelligence age. So as I told you, the generative AI, it comes under narrow intelligence. So generative AI is not going to your ChatGPT. Taking example of only ChatGPT is not going to do everything. Okay, so it is designed only for a specific task. Whereas general intelligence, it is for human like working, right? It can cook, it can get ready your my children. So many things it can do. So we can expect general intelligence within a few years. And artificial super intelligence, you might be knowing Sam. Okay, Sam means not Samantha, Sam Altman. So Sam Altman recently he has made a statement that we are going to realize artificial super intelligence by 2030. We have to see. So how super intelligence can be realized by 2030. Now we are going to see what is actually narrow intelligence, general intelligence, what comes under super intelligence. Hope every student is able to remember at least these three words, right? So we'll start with artificial narrow intelligence. It is also called as weak AI. But when you see ChatGPT, you feel that it has so many what do you say, it has so many features, but still it is weak AI because it is only for a specific thing. So the points here are self-explanatory. You can understand AI that is designed to do one specific task very well. Okay, so works only in a limited domain. ChatGPT, Sora, and recently Gemini, Nano, Banana, it is for images. Okay, so many ANI, artificial narrow intelligence applications we are using cannot perform task outside its training. For whatever task it is trained, it is going to work on it very efficiently. No, it doesn't have any consciousness like human. It is not going to have morality, or only humans are gifted with that. Most AI today belongs to this category. Examples are also given here. Google Maps, so dynamically they'll be changing, calculating the best route. If there is congestion ahead, they will warn about it. So it's only Google Maps is only for that specific task. And then face recognition on your phone, it is also, we can say it as artificial narrow intelligence. ChatGPT, Netflix recommendations, all these come under this artificial narrow intelligence. Hope everyone understood this. Let me go for general intelligence. General means, narrow means it is specific to something, some domain, right? Some task. Whereas general means it is more generic, not for a specific task. It is a generalized thing. This is, we can call it as human level AI. This is not yet realized. We are going to realize it. Researchers across the world, scientists computer scientists, and not only computer scientists, we need everyone. We need philosophers, we need psychologists. Here today it is jointly organized by Department of Botany or Zoology, I'm not sure. So botanists we need, zoologists we need, everyone. So everyone has to contribute for the growth of this field. So when we say artificial general intelligence, because they have applications across all domains, as I said, it is AI for all. So I'm sorry. So here we can expect rapid, what do you say, mind blowing results in the future, in the coming days. All these what we are using today, we didn't anticipate in the past, but now we are enjoying them. We are enjoying all those privileges. Especially when I see ChatGPT, I'm really like, it was like a wonder, right? It was like, oh, thank God, how it is helping me. Very nice. So these are all the benefits we are reaping from them. So artificial general intelligence, it can transfer knowledge between different tasks like humans, right? We are gifted with that ability. Only humans are gifted with transferring with these kinds of ability. In a short period, we have to see whether we are going to realize them with the robots, chatbots, and machines also. It can learning from experience across domains. It can think, reason, and solve problems like a human. Still does not exist. See, when I say solve problems like a human, I think of students when they come to class. When we ask as teachers, when we ask, why didn't you come in time, or why didn't you submit the assignment, why did you get less marks, right? Beautiful stories we can spontaneously bring up at that time. Some beautiful excuses. It's only possible with human, it is not possible with a robot or a chatbot. Maybe those kind of excuses, reasons also can be built in the coming days. So that in that area also, as we can see some what do you say, some interesting things happening. And then it does not still exist at general intelligence. A robot that can study, work, cook, you can so I'm worries that we are going to become even more lazy. Already we have become lazy, so if robots are going to do everything for us, we have to see how more lazy we are going to become. But it is not about the wrong side of it, but everything, every technology, every innovation, as educators, as students, as responsible citizens, we have to think of how to make best use of it so that we will grow and we will help the nation to grow. And then artificial super intelligence, this is beyond human intelligence. We can't even expect what is going to happen. So it is going to be more smart than human, surpasses human intelligence in all fields. Surpasses means it is above human intelligence, and it can improve itself, it can learn by itself very rapidly, right? We have to see, it's very interesting to know. So capable of solving complex global problems. You might be knowing SGDs, SDGs, sorry, Sustainable Development Goals. They are coined by UNO, 17 in number. Some zero poverty, zero hunger, quality education. Main focus is on climatic changes, controlling this. Sorry, so all these problems are going to be solved by artificial super intelligence. So but here again there is the risk part of it. If it is not controlled properly, it is going to create risks also. So this is totally future, we cannot even imagine what it is going to do. So they can solve climate change, cure all diseases. This is very interesting, right? Many we have seen during pandemic what has happened, still that pain we are carrying, right? So if really like dreadful diseases like cancer, other diseases, if they can be cured, so really it is going to be promising. And design futuristic technology. This futuristic technology, when I say that, we see all this in sci-fi movies. One person interacting with 1,000 people at a time. So many interesting things we see in this. So maybe we have to see what is going to happen in the future. And it is not just for listening. If someone is doing, let me see and enjoy it, no. As computer science students, as botany students, as physics students, chemistry students, math students, they have a big role. Math students, they have to play. Statistics students, as teachers, we all need to think, what is my role? What is my contribution? So whether I can do something on my own, a simple project that helps my neighbors, that helps my school, my college. So that kind of thinking should be developed. It is not that, okay, let someone develop it, let me use it. So to conclude this, when I say ANI, AGI, ASI in simple words, artificial narrow intelligence, AI specialized for specific tasks, and when we say general intelligence, AI with human-like capabilities, and when we say artificial super intelligence, AI surpassing human intelligence. Hope everyone understood what is this ANI, AGI, and ASI, right? So we shall go to the next. So now, what is generative AI? So generative AI is actually artificial narrow intelligence, because we are still here. We are moving towards this one and finally this one. So we are in 2025, we are in we are with artificial narrow intelligence. When we say generative AI, it comes under artificial narrow intelligence. Here you can see a comic. What is this? One colleague is two employees might be one teacher telling another teacher. AI turns this single bullet point into a long email. I can pretend I wrote. Okay, so I write a single bullet point. Can you prepare an email message to my principal, asking for leave for some special leave for on some emergency, something. You just give a line and it will prepare the complete formal email, right? So you can, and principal will be shocked with the quality of the language that was used, because I can give the feeling that I have written it, but who is on my behalf, based on the question, based on the request I have made, who is going to generate it? Your generative AI is going to do it. And the other way, the other thing is also possible. AI makes a single bullet point out of the long email. I can pretend I read. So, suppose, let me say, there is a big textbook, or there is a big article, or 20 pages article is there. Your teacher has asked you to read that article. Okay, so tomorrow I am going to ask you some questions. So we don't have patience. Okay, there is a acronym for students, TLDR. Do you know that TLDR? Too long, didn't read. Okay, okay, don't know all those internet jargon, not useful. Too long, didn't read. If you say too long, didn't read, then you can say ask ChatGPT. So because my lecturer is going to ask questions tomorrow, can you make it precise? Can you make these 4 pages into 4 points? Then it is going to do that also. This is generative AI. Generative, the name itself says it is going to do something new, generate something new. It, from a single line, it can generate 20 lines. From 20 lines, it can generate 2 lines. Okay, so this is generative AI. What it can do? This is the exciting and disruptive technology of in the current days. We can see very disruptive. Disruptive means you can see it expanded. You can see it across all domains, all areas, all applications, all offices, everywhere. It can do many things, and it can generative AI can produce high quality content. What type kind of content? When you say ChatGPT, generally we will use it for text. We will use it for images also. But you can upload an image and you can get some content. You can give a text. Text is nothing but prompt. Your question, you'll get some answer, right? So many things. I'm not able to understand this. Can you please explain? Yes, ChatGPT is definitely a good teacher rather than class teacher. I tell my students always, you got a best teacher companion. Make best use of it. So audio it can generate. Different generative AI applications are there, apps are there for each of these 4 areas: for text, for images, for audio, for video. And these days it has become, you can say it has become thought partner, interestingly. So it will think along with you, it will give ideas, it will suggest, and it will travel along with you. But the thought partner, you have your parents, students, your parents should be your thought partners. So we have our partners at home. So but here it does, I don't mean to say that don't rely more on this, but I'm saying it in another sense. It is going to help you for better thoughts, for better ideas, right? So your Gen AI, the good word about it is it's a thought partner. You can think along with it, help, you can take its help to come out with a better outcomes, better results. Okay, so but don't make it a lifetime partner or lifetime companion. We are seeing many what do you say, many sorrowful stories across the internet. I have come across one story when where one 13-year boy has got his a companion, one girl, it's a girl character, fictional character. He started chatting with it as a partner, and finally it has become so close. That girl has become so close, that AI girl, and that girl prompted this fellow to do something not favorable for his family. So it has ended in a very tragic way, that story. So thought partner, I don't mean to say that not in a negative way, but you have to definitely make the best use of it. Okay, so this I wanted to make it clear. So and then we say we have heard of large language models. So when you say large language models, I told you generative AI here, it is for text, it is for images, audio, and also video. It, when you say for only text, we say what is behind text is large language models. Earlier we used to have small artificial intelligence model, but now we call it as large models. So hope all students are listening there attentively, because at the end you will be having a quiz. We will see that also. Few questions are there. LLMs are a part of, large language models are a part of generative AI focused only on text. Okay. So we have, as I told you already, we have other features like audio, video, these things also. I want to just focus on LLMs that are part of only on text. I'm not going into technical models like GAN models and all those, just because here it is a diverse group, interdisciplinary courses, students from interdisciplinary courses have joined. To make it very simple, I have put very simple points. So you know, GPT 5.1 is very recently released by OpenAI. Gemini 3 is the latest, is the current one. If there are any corrections, you can correct me. Claude by Anthropic, Llama by Meta, it's Facebook AI, large language, Meta AI by Meta, you know them, right? So these are the ones. The popular one we are using, everyone is addicted to, is GPT 5.1. Even I am using the same. I love GPT 5.1 to teach my students any concept in a simple way, even to prepare these slides, some questions, doubts. Okay, I can get them solved through these tools. Gemini 3 is also another interesting, like ChatGPT, it works. You can give your voice, you can give text, you can give images, you can give video, and you can get the answer. Okay, we are going to see. So generative AI, when I say large language models, what are the different tasks they can do? They can summarize an article. As I told you, you give a 4 pages content. Tomorrow you have exam, you didn't study till last day, so you are going to take itself to summarize it. It is going to give you 5 bullet points. So very interesting, very very helpful for you. You can just what do you say, you can just remember those 4 5 points and cook something into it, and you write the exam, you get the O grade, outstanding grade, A plus. This is what all students are doing these days. Explain difficult concepts in simple terms. That is very interesting. Hope all of you are already using this. Translate between languages. Perplexity is there. It is I think for Geo users or Airtel it is free. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't remember actually. Okay, extract key points from text. So what are the key points? Instead of reading all the stuff, I want to I want to understand, get only the key points. Write and debug computer code, coding it is doing. That is the reason students have become lazy, I'm telling, because it is generating the code. But when you go for appear for interviews or you write any exam, you have to write the code by your own. That is the important thing. Help in brainstorming ideas. As I told you, it is your thought partner. You can brainstorm ideas. Assist in tutoring and exam preparation. You are preparing for any exam, for any government exam, or for any exam. Suppose you are preparing for civils, you can have it as a civils exam tutor, exam preparation. You can take mock exams, you can write an essay, ask it to evaluate it. So many things. Help with research and report writing. All the PhD scholars are taking itself. Convert bullet points into full paragraphs, vice versa. It can convert full paragraphs into bullet points also. It can change the content also, because in order to make sure that everyone has submitted the same assignment, you can ask it to rephrase. It will rephrase in a wonderful way. Suppose you have prepared a letter and you wanted to make it more polished, you ask it to rephrase so that it is more polished. It will do that also. And textbooks we see, and libraries have become, what do you see, almost vacant. We don't see any students in the library except by force, if the principal or the teacher as per timetable makes them sit in the library. But even in the library, they are carrying their mobile phones and doing something useful or useless only. They should answer. So textbooks are replaced with the talk bots. We see chatbots everywhere. You open IRCTC, there will be a chatbot. May I help you? You open anything. So these are nothing but generative AI, we can say. Okay, so this is companions, AI companions, chatbots. This is what generative AI is doing. This lot of so many advantages, so many benefits, so many good things. It's like wow, we are enjoying this technological benefits, right? So that should be. It's not like teacher didn't teach me properly, or this subject I didn't understand. No student should have that kind of complaint, because you have very good companions, you have very good assistants who are going to help you. If you are at LKG level, yes, they will come to your LKG standard and going to help you from LKG level. If you are at fifth class standard, yes, they are going to help you from the fifth class standard. So it is all about how I'm going to make use, how I'm going to make the best use of it. And when you say generative, we should be able to say understand the difference between what is discriminative. So earlier we used to have discriminative, right? So generative means able to create something new. It is creating from 2 lines, it is creating 20 lines. It is something new, it is created. Generative is called generative because it is actually creating new text, new images, new audio, new video, new code, everything new. It create something new, right? Very interesting. And then discriminative means it is not generating. Can you give the answer? What is discriminative? Your Google search is discriminative. Whatever is there already, it will just find it, discriminate, and it will give the answer. Suppose if you search for my university name, the university where I was working, Adikavi Nannaya University, Rajahmundry. Suppose you want to come for higher education to our university. You want to find the teacher's profile. So you will type in the Google search like discriminative. Like Adikavi Nannaya University, you'll be directed to the website and you can get the results. Whereas generative AI, you can ask what is your opinion on Adikavi Nannaya University? Is it preferred, or shall I prefer any other university for my education? So if you ask that, it will review all the, it will what do you say, consolidate or analyze all the reviews present over the internet, and it will give a suggestion. So these are the pros, these are the cons. In this particular department, these are the strengths of the department. So new content, so in 5 lines, so it can give about every university also. So this is the difference between discriminative and generative. Discriminative already there, it is not going to create anything new, just discriminate, differentiate, and give the result. So now when you come to generative AI, the most important thing is you must know what is a prompt. Here prompt is nothing but a query, nothing but a question like. So what is a prompt? AI prompt writing is the process of creating input, usually the text, asking the Gen AI to generate the desired response. Okay. So creating input, you give a question. What questions, what exam, what do you say? If it is in classroom, I can make you talk, I can make the students talk. Okay. But because I don't know where are you and whether you are listening or not also, I'm not sure. Here it is the process of creating input, asking the Gen AI. For everything, we can rely on it. You can ask a text and you can get the desired response. And it has infinite patience, not like your teacher, not like your mother or your father. Their patience is limited, right? You can even in the classroom, you don't even dare to ask again. Some teachers to get up and ask the question, students won't ask. And okay, so many things. But Gen AI, it is a very good friend, very good teacher. You can ask any number of times till you are satisfied, till you are satisfied with the answer, till you understand the thing. So here the question you ask is called the prompt. What is prompt here? Prompt is the interface between humans and LLMs. You are the user, human is the user, LLM is the large language model. What is the large language model? It can be ChatGPT, it can be Gemini, it can be Sora, it can be Nano Banana, whatever it may be. So you give a question, so that question is called the prompt. And here the point you have to remember is the same LLM can produce different outputs based on the quality of the prompt. Okay, so I give prompt, I get one answer because everyone is using ChatGPT, but we want different answers. But by the way you design the question, you frame the question, you are going to get a different output. If prompt is good, response also will be good. Here there is a picture I have put Albert Einstein. So here you see, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solution. So generally we jump into conclusion, we jump into solutions without even reading understanding the problem, without even fully reading the question. But here the point is that we need to, with Gen AI, you should be more, thoughtful in designing your prompt, in framing your question. You should spend more time in thinking about the problem. Then definitely you are going to get the response the way you expected, right? Hope you are with me, hope you are understanding. Some examples of bad and good prompts, just for example. Bad prompt, you just say explain AI. Good prompt is you say explain artificial intelligence in simple terms with 5 bullet points for first year engineering students. Okay, so this is how you can frame a good prompt. Also, you can say, assume you are a Stanford University professor. Explain artificial intelligence in 5 simple terms with 5 bullet points for first year degree students. You can say, tell me about Python. It's a bad prompt because details are not there. So, what is a good prompt? Give an introduction to Python programming. I want only introductory concepts, not the details, with real life examples for beginners. If you teach with example, then it will be very easy to understand. So this is how I'm going to give my prompt. Give details about databases. What is a good prompt? Explain the types of databases with a comparison table. It will give a very beautiful table in one example each. Okay, so even example, very interesting, very useful. Hope all of you might be using it, you might be knowing it. Those who don't know, uh, just make a note. Explain all of machine learning. So instead of that kind of prompt, you can say it as summarize the main types of machine learning in 8 bullet points for a 10-minute classroom explanation. But again, the point is that you cannot totally rely on it. It will give an answer, definitely that is going to help you. We need to add our own content, our own creativity, our own logic, and the flow, everything we have to finally, what do you say, our own ingredients have to be added so that it can become a complete recipe. What do you think about technology? Instead of that kind of background, you can ask, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of modern technology in education in 150 words. See here, I'm saying 150 words, 8 bullet points, 10-minute classroom, 5 bullet points for beginners, first for degree students, comparison table, subjects, Python programming. This is how I'm making specific points clear so that I can get the expected response. Okay. So when you say chat GPT, it is GPT, generative pre-trained transformer. Generative, I told you, we have just now discussed what is generative. It is not discriminative, it is going to generative. Generative means new things. Chat means we love to chat, right? Chat means to discuss. Transformer is the architecture behind the, what do you say, all the LLMs. Transformer, after deep neural network architecture, it is the transformer architecture. So this is the full form of ChatGPT. So what are the various features you can do? What you can do, you can select the model ChatGPT or ChatGPT Go. How many of you have subscribed for ChatGPT Go upgraded version? I did it. Teachers also might have done it. It is free. They have released it free for 12 months. After that, it is going to be 400 rupees per month. For now, it is free. You can start using it. Just give you your UPI details, but make sure that at the end of 12 month, if you don't want to continue, you can unsubscribe. Otherwise, you can pay and continue. Uh, um, but now, because it is free, no limitations. You can generate any number of tokens. What else you can do with ChatGPT? You can upload files, upload PDF, doc, JPG, CSV file, and ask a question. CSV means comma separated files. Different types of files you can. Voice mode, you can experience real conversation. I can show them also if time permits. Dictate, convert voice to text. Temporary chat, if you don't want chat to appear in history, you can do that. You can activate it. Web browsing possibilities there. Search the web for the recent, suppose recent cricket results, blind women cricket results. So you want to get some statistics about that, you can search the web and answer using real-time sources. Multimodal inputs and outputs, this is interesting. So voice can be combined with the text. It is not about single kind of input and single kind of output. You can combine different kinds of inputs and you can expect different kinds of outputs together. Custom GPT. Students, I'll stop here for a second. Students who are watching this, they can take a small project, take it as an internship work. You can develop a custom GPT. Suppose Python language has to be taught in Telugu language. Telugu, what is the local language, vernacular language. Then you can develop a custom GPT, Python in Telugu. So very easy. You go through some videos. It will guide you. You can develop a custom GPT, Python for Telugu. What else? Custom GPTs. You can have many ideas to develop these kind of custom GPTs. So it is trained with specific instructions and documents. Every student can develop one custom GPT of their own. And then when you, and I say prompts are there, it's nothing but a question. So for prompt, to create a prompt, to design a prompt, this is the general what do you say, template, one kind of template that can be followed. You have to give a character. Suppose character means assume yourself as a Stanford professor. Suppose you want to learn some dance steps, because everyone is interested in dance steps, dancing, creating their own YouTube channel, or getting becoming popular, becoming a celebrity in one day. Of course, YouTube making revenue through social media is also has also become another big what do you say, career options. These days you will get everything, not only revenue, you will become a celebrity also. So for that, suppose you want to take some help, you can um, give a C for character, assume yourself as a some popular dancer, and you can make the request. So how the steps have to be learned, and you can give some example dancers, and you can make some adjustments. For my body structure, this is how I can do. So these are the adjustments to be made. What is the type of output you are expecting? What are some of the extras you can add? So these are the different elements that can be added, that have to be incorporated in a prompt. Prompt means, as I told you, it is a question to the generative AI, so that you can get the desired output. Another kind of template is RTC, ROS. Just I want to give this a role. Role is nothing but character here. Task. What is your request? The context. In which context you are asking? So context is suppose I want to prepare for a presentation. You are preparing your presentation for degree students, or is it for your campus students, or is it for faculty, or is it for a national international conference? So in which context? Reasoning you have to provide if needed. These are not like mandatory. These are some just like hints. Output format, and what is the stopping condition, when it has to stop. Okay. So, and from one website I got this prompt framework for students, the 5S mode. So let me see my time, 2 more minutes. We shall conclude within time, maybe 5 more minutes. with permission from the next speaker, I'll complete by within time. Maybe 2 more minutes I'll take. Uh, the 5S model. The first one is the set the scene. You can read it on your own. Tell the chatbot what role you would like it to take, so it can provide you a better, more targeted answer. Example: you are a Shakespeare expert and are a great help. Ask the chatbot, you are a Shakespeare expert, you are a Stanford University professor, or your favorite politician, your favorite cricketer whom you are following. You want something based on that, then you have to set the scene. Be specific in your instructions. Clearly define what you want the chatbot to do and provide important details. Create a list of 5 debate topics. Okay, you have to be specific. Create a list of 5 debate topics on recycling for a 9th grader. You can select one among this. Okay, suppose I think that you have some competition today afternoon also. Those who have not yet prepared, you quickly after this session, you may not get break time. In break time, you can make use of ChatGPT. You can quickly prepare for your essay competition or electrocution, and within no time you can prepare and give your presentation. What happened? Okay. So simplify your language, structure the output, share feedback. Share feedback. If you have to tell, I'll come to the last point. Chatbots don't always get it right the first time and can make mistakes. So provide feedback. You can say, yes, this is nice. No, this is not nice. This has to be improved. That also can be done. Okay, so one final takeaway is modern AI tools are not tools for mindless. It's not for just for copy pasting. These products are transforming the education sphere, and the results could be more exciting. We are going to see something exciting in the coming days. Educators must educate us as teachers. We must teach students how to do this properly. Instead of discouraging them from using these tools, then AI will become a vital part of the learning process. Okay, so let us all make the best use of this. So based on our learnings now, we'll have a 2-minute quiz. We'll complete it. I don't know whether your teachers are there in the classroom. If they are there, they can just identify the student who is able to answer all the questions. In which of the following, if you ask it to draw a new bird, it can combine features from different birds it knows, creating something unique. What is that answer? Can anyone unmute and tell? Can I see in the chat box? Okay, I'm not doing that because it is different for me to switch between the different windows. Okay, let me continue if no one is responding. Okay. So we know the answer is generative AI because I'm trying to draw a new bird combining free features from different birds. GPT is more powerful than human intelligence and it has morality also? No, false. Okay, so as of now, we are more powerful. We are gifted with that intelligence by God, billions of neurons intertwined. So, good decisions we can make, good thoughts. Okay, so morality, moral values only people have. So, as of now, we are more powerful. We have to see what is going to happen in the future. GPT stands for Generative Post-Trained, Pre-Trained, Powerful Technology, Powerful Transformer. Answer is Generative Pre-Trained Transformer. It is already trained, so B is the right answer. So which of the following describes a model that learns from different data types such as text, images and sounds all at once? Multi-source, multi-data, multitask, multi-model. Okay, multi-model, D is the right answer. In generative AI, which of the following is not a step in its learning process? Training is not a step, no. Training will happen, understanding patterns will happen, generate new data will happen, playback will not happen. It is not going to give the same thing, it is going to create new things. In GPT, the technique to use prompts effectively is called prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is a course. You can do it in Infosys Springboard, YouTube, NPTEL. Okay, so you can get a certificate. You can keep it in your resume. Very simple, no programming, nothing. Very simple, very easy. Okay, prompt engineering. Those who are interested, students, faculty can do that course. GPT is a type of LLM. What does LLM stand for? I have just already told it. So it limitless language model, larger model, limited language model, large language model. Answer is large language model. see how many of you are able to answer correctly. If you have listened to the session, you should be able to answer every question. It's simple questions on that. Which of the following are examples of generative AI? Windows, no, it's an operating system. ChatGPT, yes, it's generative AI. Nano Banana, yes, very recently, this week or last week, it was introduced by Gemini. It is not for text, it is for pictures, it is for images. Antivirus, no. Okay, very simple question. A system that only identifies whether an image contains a dog or a cat is an example of generative AI, super AI, discriminative AI, creative AI. Discriminative. I told you, it is just discriminates. It is not going to generate new things. It is discriminative AI. Which of the following activities, this is the last question, activities best represents generative AI? So predicting tomorrow's weather, no, it is like machine learning, creating a new song. When you say new song using learned musical patterns, yes, definitely you too can become a music director if you are interested using generative AI. Detecting spam emails, it is machine learning. Calculating your exam percentage, it is just a regular calculation. So answer B is the right option. AI will not replace humans, but those who use AI will replace those who don't. Okay, we have to travel along with the technology. You cannot say that I don't like this. So yes, we have to see and we have to contribute how AI is going to revolutionize the different applications, not only in education, across all the fields. And education, it is going to play a vital role as teachers. What best use, what best results as teachers and students, how best we can make use of it and contribute it, and contribute for that field. We have to think of and contribute in a big way. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I have taken 5 more minutes of the next speaker. Thank you.
Madam, we are really thankful to you, madam, for presenting such a wonderful lecture. You have given a great start to our webinar. Really have come up with all the, great presentation. And on behalf of the two colleges and all the student participation, my sincere thanks to you, madam. Now, the floor is open for questioning. Students, if at all you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can ask your doubts and clarify your doubts with our resource person.
So now they'll go with ChatGPT to ask any question. Yes. Because they have learned. Because ChatGPT is better.
Yes.
Than teacher. Any questions? Yes.
Yes.
No issues this time.
No question means, you have no doubts, I think, because madam has given such a nice way. It is so comprehensive. So no more doubts remain from our student participants. If there are no doubts, it is time to propose vote of thanks to our first speaker who have given such a great presentation. It is ever cherishable and memorable for all of us. Now I invite once again Dr. Sheikh Mastanwari sir to propose vote of thanks to our beloved first speaker, Dr. Persis Garu. Over to you, sir.
So once again, good morning to all of you. I would like to first thank our madam, Dr. V. Persis madam, for first mobilizing and accepting our request on behalf of our both colleges to act as an eminent speaker for this program. Thank you very much, madam. And your lecture is outstanding and it is very informative, madam. You have given each and every aspect of this, have dealt with each and every aspect of this AI. You have given the information regarding the history of AI, types of AI, ANI, AGI, and ASI, and how generative AI is working, and large language transforming LLMs, and I have given a very clear information regarding how to write a prompt. So what is a good prompt, what's a bad prompt, and what are the 5 yes that one should know to write a good prompt. So how each and every basic points regarding all the generative AI as well as basic AI principles I have given, madam. Thank you very much for this, madam. Once again, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, sir. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Sir, with your permission, I want to leave because I have meeting followed by some inspection work.
Sure.
Thank you once again to all the to the principals who are present here of both the colleges, organizing team, convener, secretary, and co-convener. Special thanks to Mastan Wali sir. Thank you. It's a great opportunity.
Before you do, madam, just I want to inform to all the participants that madam is such a nice person that she has accepted to guide me in my MTech program while I was applying for my Pilani program. So, and but that time she knows me very little about me very little. But even then, she accepted just to act as a guide. For this, I am very thankful to you, madam. Really, we are very thankful for your nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Once again, from the both colleges and from the organizing committee, sincere and humble thanks for being one of the speakers for this webinar. And we ever and never forget your efforts, madam. So God will bless you abundantly in all your efforts, madam. So wish you advanced happy Christmas and happy New Year, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Madam. It is a very useful talk and speech also on different types of AIs that we can use for children. And I am very much educated by this talk. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas. Advance happy Christmas.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks for
thank you,
your
Joyce, madam, for your nice words for our first speaker. Thank you. Now, this is time for the second lecture, which will be delivered by Dr. M. Ishwar Prasad Garu from A. N. Reddy College of Engineering, Narsapet. So, sir will deliver his speech on Is Technology Unlocking New Realities in Drug Discovery and Development. Before inviting you, now I request our Vidyadhari madam from St. Anne's College, Frumen, Department of Botany, to read out a source curriculum vitae. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Yes,
Good
madam,
morning,
you're audible. Yes, madam.
Okay, sir. Good morning, respected principals of both colleges, resource persons, lecturers, and dear students. It's my immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished resource person for today's webinar, Dr. M. Ishwar Prasad, sir. Dr. M. Ishwar Prasad, sir, is an accomplished academician with extensive experience in teaching, research, and student development. He holds a PhD from Magadha University, an MTech from Ihabad Agricultural University, and an MPhil from Madurai Kamaraju University, along with an MCA from Rani Durgavati University. With more than 2 decades of teaching experience, Dr. Prasad has served
ఏంది మీ ఇద్దరు ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఏం నుంచోని
Hello. Hello.
Sir, 1 minute, please. Vidyadhari madam.
College, Guntur, College. Sir, is it audible?
Madam, yes, you are audible, madam.
Yeah. AM Reddy Engineering College, where he is currently contributing his expertise. He has guided postgraduate research, including an MPhil dissertation titled A Study of Digital Authentication under Periyar University, Tamil Nadu. His research contributions include impactful publications such as decision-making issues in data mining, featured in the NITC journal. Dr. Prasad has also strengthened his professional expertise by participating in faculty and staff development programs organized by JNTU Hyderabad and AICT New Delhi. His expertise and insights are highly sought after, and he was truly fortunate to have him with us today to share his knowledge.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your nice introduction of our second speaker, who is going to start his speech on Is Technology Unlocking New Realities in Drug Discovery and Development. So now I cordially invite you, sir, to deliver your lecture. Over to you, sir.
Hello. Hello, my voice is audible
Yes,
to
sir. You're
all of
audible,
you?
sir. You're audible. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Today I am going to deliver a webinar on is technology unlocking the new realities in drug discovery and development. Now I share my screen to all of you.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir?
Okay. It is visible and audible, my voice to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. The current status and future potential of technology in drug development and discovery was analyzed through reviews of published literature, exploration of patent, and funding and investment data, expert interviews, and surveying members of drug discovery community. From this analysis, a mixed picture emerges. We see some areas where technology like AI delivers value today in drug discovery, but also many areas where the premise is yet to be fulfilled. That means, first of all, I want to explain how this technology like AI is supporting for drug discovery and development. First, we see drug discovery is not a simple thing. It is the process through which new pharmaceutical companies are identified and developed the market to release a new drug. This multi-stage process, it is typically takes some 15 to 20 years to complete in general way. But we see that in the time of COVID-19, this process is somewhat fastly automated and implemented fast identification and release of drug for COVID-19. The first step in that drug discovery involves selecting the disease to locate, to focus and identifying targets that may modify the disease. This is the first step. That means we have to identify what kind of disease we are going to formulate a medicine for it. This is called identifying the target. AI means teaching machines to think and act like humans. Just like humans learn from experience, AI learns from data. These uses that learning to make decisions, solve problems, understanding language, recognize images, or do tasks automatically in a simplest. When you unlock your phone, just like it is an example for it, how AI is working. If you want to unlock your phone with your face, or when your YouTube recommends videos, you must like it. All these are examples of AI doing things easy. AI is the technology that allows machines to learn, understand, and make smart decisions like humans.
Okay, that is why we are adopting this kind of implementations in the drug discovery also for adding this technology for drug discovery as a tool for fastest and realistic drug improvement process. I want to explain some of the things relating to drug discovery. The first step in the drug discovery involves selecting a disease. That means understanding the disease and focus and identify the target tasks. And we are identifying what kind of targets we must have to set for developing the drug for it. And small molecule design and optimization use cases developed by AI for identifying of hit-like and or lead-like small molecule compounds and optimize the identified hits for favorable properties. That means where a large scale of screening testing helps to identify the hit molecule. That means chemical entities which promise the affinity of target. After further investigation, molecules is chosen that binds specifically and selectively to the target, and that can be modified normal mechanism of action. This molecule is called, we can call it as a lead. We can, that means various design and optimization use cases encompasses AI applications to specific discovery of design vaccines, which is a primary focus on mRNA-based vaccines. Antibodies design and optimization use cases deploy AI to identify and optimize antibody structure and formats, binding other properties. The safety and tax money use cases deployed by AI to evaluate the safety profile of vaccine interest. So this is the process where we are identifying and implementing the drug discovery process for developing a new drug. The steps in the drug discovery, that means the target identification and validation. This is divided into three broad categories. So the first one is target identification and validation, and second one is molecule optimization. Third one is preclinical process. The target identification and validation is again divided into two parts. That is the target identification and validation and the target characterization. Molecule optimization is again divided into three subparts. That means hit identification, hit load, hit lead, and lead optimization. And preclinical analysis is also done through this process. Each of these phases I am going to describe with these identifiers, identifying and validating a target through desktop research. That means what we are going to create, what is a desktop, what is how to identify that particular desktop research domains in the veto evidences. And understanding the target and identifying the function modifying sites, design, and antigens, etc. This is the target characterization. That means The discovery of medicine is the next phase is molecule optimization. Molecule optimization is divided into again three subphases. Each subphase we can describe it as screening and molecules, MABs, antigens for desired responses, often using high throughput scaling, screening, and hit to lead. That means confirming the basic desirable properties of hit and shortlisting of best hits for next step. And the next one is optimizing lead towards desired properties of including abstraction, solvability, and adaptability. Selecting candidates for investigational new drug applications and clinical studies based on the studies analysis. This is done in the preclinical trials. The first step in this is hit identification. That means target discovery. Target identification or target discovery. It is the prime process where we are identifying which chemical compounds or which chemicals are used to treat this particular disease. That means how these chemical compounds are helpful for us for identifying the medicine for it. Next one is SAR and identifying the hits. That means the molecules which are suitable for treatment. That means the antigens which are responding for that particular molecules. It is called a hit to lead. That means it is the shortlisting process of best hits. Key pain points along with the drugs and vaccines discovery process today. That means even we are employing the artificial intelligence today, there are some pain points in this process. That means in the earlier days, where the artificial technologies like artificial intelligence is not employed, it takes a huge amount of time as well as huge amount of resources. That means the persons who are suffering from that particular disease and making the trials on those patients and getting or developing a particular medicine takes some 15 to 20 years of time, even more. After implementing of these AI-based techniques, the time is drastically reduced and resources are optimized, and we are developing the drugs with a specific target-based manner. Even though there are some typical pain points in this, the pain points in the first layer, that is typical pain points. That means target identification, target validation, target characterization in the first layer. And second one is molecule optimization. This is having sub 3 layers, that is hit identification, hit lead, and hit optimization. Third one is preclinical trials. In the modality and discovery stage, and agnostic pain points are complex deconvolution of experimental and clinical signal to identify cradle targets and fragmented multimodal data sets, integrity collected from basis. challenging to fully characteristic portion integrants. These are the basic things we are going to identify in the antigens participations, panic points. Second one is low translatability to experimental assay to vivo process, and lengthy optimizing cycles across the numerous properties. Low transferability in the clinical practice, we are having low transferability animal models. And the next panic points in the small molecule pain points are, that is long design make test cycles across discovery of journals and unable to fully explore chemical exchanges. Lack of access to admit data. Then vaccine panic points are challenging to identify optimal immunity antigen sequences, time consuming identify conserved regions manually. These are the panic points in the vaccines. And antibodies panic points are difficult to identify the relevant supply superior exploits, challenging to design optimizing novel antibodies. This is the target identification and evaluation based panic point in the antibody design, and challenging to select correct and candidate across the experimental output to human response teams. This is the next molecular optimization process. In the target are preclinical trials, that is a lengthy humanization of unfamiliar long load times. These are all the panic points in the preclinical trials. That means the overall use case based on analysis of literature, patients, as well as input from the drug discovery. These layers are again divided into, that means 5 base points. That means target identification, validation, molecule optimization, and preclinical trials. It is the same as previous. And understanding the disease, this is phenotypic screening and image analysis with AI. Data mining, like data mining to link target disease and drug responsing, protein structure and dynamics modeling, and biomarker identification. These are the things we identified in the target identification and validation process, and preclinical trials and lead optimization, safety and toxicology and target effect predictions, PK by PD simulation, and QSP modeling. In the modeling optimization, we are having virtual screening and binding analysis, structural activity, relationships prediction, ADME prediction, de novo related generation, legend synthesizability, and vaccine design and optimization process. Exploits selection and prediction in binding, and condone 5 and 3 UTR optimizations. These are the techniques we are adapting in the viewer design and optimization processes. And antibody design and optimization, we MAB library, screening and reporting selection, antigen antibody binding prediction and optimization, de novo antibody design, antibody prompt predictions, and humanizations. That is examples of situations already underway today to address barriers to adopting AI in the drug discovery. That means basically the technology like AI is available. We are using this technique for fastest discovery of drugs. It is helps in different ways. One in data, that means increase maturity, AI and generate new data sources, expand area access innovative data, and third one derives standardization slow, expand and use of extracting data standards. And in data, connect despite data, example, open targets generated and use genomic data through public open source and this is some. We are using these AI techniques in selection of data and selection of tools and capabilities for implementing of these AI techniques. This is the library created by GVK Extra Accelerator. Now, I want to tell you two things. The first one is the drug generation, and second one is the way in which AI is collaborated in the drug discovery and implementation discovery process. That means AI the role of AI in the drug discovery. In this process, the first role of AI is data collection and data pre-processing. If we want to implement AI techniques, we must have some particular data, clinical data, which helps us to model the things and develop new drugs for the diseases. That is why we must have to collect data and we must have pre-processed data. And after pre-processing, we must have to split the data into different areas, that means to particular diseases and their characteristics. And next step is future extraction. And after that, we have to select a particular model for selecting of AI, implementing of AI techniques on that particular data, and model testing and model tuning. And finally, we are going for a drug discovery process. That means these are the steps involved from AI side for drug development and discovery. So this is there are various AI application domains where previously Madam tell all these also. Again, I am going to tell to you. That is game theory and decision networks. Second one is robotics, computational vision, and cognitive science, natural language processing, knowledge acquisition and maintenance, solution search, knowledge representation, and reasoning. All these are the techniques implemented by this AI for exploring of its drug discovery process. And in it also having machine learning as a part of AI process nowadays. We are having the binary, then we are employing various algorithms relating to machine learning. That is Bayesian algorithm and instance-based algorithms and decision tree algorithms, and feed forward networks algorithms, and generative advanced neural networks, AGN algorithms, GNA algorithms, as well as RNN algorithms and CNN algorithms. All these are various areas where we are going to implement the AI techniques. Each of these AI areas having some measured domains. As previously, Madam told the history of artificial intelligence. Here also, I am making that particular history data relating to AI development process. From 1956 to 1974, heuristic and logical expression evaluation process is implemented for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence mainly targeting these areas for development. And from 1980s to 87, expert systems and neural networks are developed. And 87 to 2012, robotics, cognitive sciences, machine learning process, computational vision, natural language processing, these areas are implemented AI techniques. And 2012, deep learning, machine learning, these techniques are making AI into another dimensions. In the second part of this AI process, in the drug development process, that is starting from 1956 to early of 2000, representation and reasoning purpose in the drug modeling, we are using this process. AI process is used the mathematical principles for drug representation of the drug development process and reasoning process. And next one is from 2000 onwards to now, we are employing the probabilistic models, probabilistic modeling. That means learning and calculations based on the huge amount of processing of large volumes of data in the AI using AI techniques. There are various technologies we are familiar with implementing AI and machine learning process. One is semi-supervised learning. In this process, we are having some trained data, and basing on the trained data, we are developing a model. From this trained data and model, we are going to classify, or we are going to develop unlabeled data and prepare to pseudo-labeled data, and finally the labeled data and pseudo-labeled data will become the final model of the reasoning. This is the process we are going to semi-supervised learning. That is, it is combination of both. That means supervised and unsupervised data. And second one is active learning. That means it is rigorously asking some questions, are like the model and getting answers, and it is continuously improving its process for final delivery of the data. And third one is reinforcement learning. In this model, that means the agent is going to continuously improve and make the states by identifying the reward points and the environment. It takes its own learning process. And transfer learning, it transfers the target data. And similarly, multitask learning, where input data is going to classify. National algorithms basing on some classification techniques. that means k nearest neighbors. It is used to classify the data into basing on the Cartesian way. And second one is self-organizing map. That means continuously high dimensional input space to low dimensional input space with suitable weights. And third one is support vector machine learning. It classifies the data again low dimensional space to high dimensional space. Next one is accidents decision tree learning. That means all of we know that decision trees are the data is classified or organized in the tree model. And the further improvement of decision tree is random forest implementations. This chooses a small variables, small subset of variables at random and find variable the value for which optimizes this split.
Excuse me, please, we have only 5 minutes time. Please conclude, sir.
Hello.
We have only 3 minutes time. Please conclude, sir.
Okay. I just with a word I conclude.
Interruption.
Both these drug development process and artificial intelligence make it possible to fastestly deliver or fastest development of drug development process. It accelerates the process and with optimized time slices or time targets. That is why we are able to develop drugs with less time compared to the previous AI era. That means previous technologies era, we are able to develop drugs with the best way and the best targets. Reduces the human efforts and resources and time. That is the advantage of this implementing of technology in the drug development process. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
And these are some
Dr. Prasad sir, for giving a nice presentation. Despite your busy schedule, you made it possible. You took time out for benefiting our students on behalf of the both colleges in the organizing committee. My sincere thanks to you, sir, for your presentation. Now, the floor is open for questioning. Student participants can pose your questions to the...
Is there any questions on this?
Any questions from the participants? Please go ahead, ma. Without any hesitation, you can clarify your doubts with your resource person. Else, we will conclude this by proposing vote of thanks. Now, I invite Vanaja Madam from St. Anne's College of Women, Department of Biotechnology, to propose vote of thanks for this very speaker. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of St. Anne's College and KKR Government Degree College, I extended my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. M. Iswar Prasad, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, for enlightening and thought-provoking address on drug discovery and development. Sir, thank you for wonderful presentation on this topic with the significant features such as AI target identification and validation, to discovery, and to evaluate the drug discovery and safety in clinical development of drug, and also challenges and approaches. Sir, it is really fascinating for all of us. Thank you for your eloquent speech. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vanaja Madam, for
Thank
your
you, sir.
kind words for our speaker, second speaker, Dr. Prasad Garu. So once again, our default thanks to you, sir. Now, this is the time for thought speech by Sivafanindra Garu, Dagupati from SGK Government Degree College, Vinikonda. To introduce the speaker to the participants, now I invite our commerce lecturer, Head of the Department of Commerce, Sri A. Sikamani Garu, to invite the speaker with his biodata. Over to you, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay, sir.
Go
Okay,
ahead, sir. Yes.
D. Shivanindra is a lecturer in computer sciences at SGK Government Degree College, Vinikonda, with 15 years of teaching experience. He has served 7.5 years in engineering colleges and the remaining years at his present institution. He is currently pursuing a PhD in bioinformatics at Andhra University, where he is working on adaptive hybrid approaches for lossless genomic compression. His teaching areas include programming, data structure, artificial intelligence, and basic concepts of relating to emerging technologies. He has 5 research publications in the field of genomic compression and data analytics. His areas of interest including artificial intelligence, quantum computing, machine learning, biometrics, and IoT applications. He aimed to strengthen his research work while continuing his teaching responsibilities. Today, he will be speaking in the webinar on the topic of sustainable agriculture with AI. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sikamani sir, for your nice introduction for the thought speaker, Dagupati Sivafanindra Garu. So he is to be doctorate. Very soon he's about to submit his thesis, maybe in the first week of December. Wishing him all the best for his thesis submission. Now I invite our beloved thought speaker and to deliver his lecture on sustainability agriculture with artificial intelligence. Over to you, sir.
Okay, good morning, all of you. So all students, staff, andarki kuda good morning. నేను తెలుగులోనే చెబుతాను అందరికీ కొంత అర్థమైద్దని. నా స్క్రీన్ కనపడుతుంది కదా సార్?
Sir, you're audible and visible, sir, and even your screen.
Okay. సో స్టూడెంట్స్ కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి. ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అనేది మనకి వ్యవసాయంలో ఎలా ఉపయోగపడిద్ది అనేది మన టాపిక్ అన్నమాట. ముందుగా మనం
మ్యూట్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే. సో ముందుగా మనం అసలు ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటి చూడండి. ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ మనం తెలుగులో తెలివితేటలు అంటాం. ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఇంటెలిజెన్స్లో ప్రధానంగా 4 అంశాలు ఉంటాయి. ఈ 4 కలిపితే మనం ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటాం. 1 డేటా, 2 ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నిషన్, 3 డిసిషన్ మేకింగ్ ఇన్ అన్సర్టెన్ కండిషన్స్. ఈ 4 కలిపితే ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటాం. ఏంటివి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మీరు వ్యవసాయం చేయాలి అంటే ఒక పంటను నాటాలి. మీకు ఎంత భూమి ఉంది, ఆ భూమిలో ఏ పంటలు పండుతాయి, ఆ విత్తనాలు ఎక్కడి నుంచి తెచ్చుకోవాలి, వర్షాలు పడతాయా లేవా, ఇవన్నీ కూడా డేటా అన్నమాట. ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నిషన్ తర్వాత రెండోది. ప్యాటర్న్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? ఒక రూల్ లేదా ఒకటే పదార్థం రిపీట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని ప్యాటర్న్ అంటాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఆగస్టు నెల నుంచి మనకి వర్షాలు పడతాయి. ఆగస్టు నుంచి అక్టోబర్ దాకా మనకి వర్షాకాలం. తర్వాత నిదానంగా చలికాలం వచ్చిద్ది, దాని తర్వాత ఎండాకాలం వచ్చిద్ది. సో మనం వ్యవసాయం చెయ్యాలి అంటే ఈ ఋతువులు అంటే ఈ కాలాల గురించి మనకు బాగా తెలిసి ఉండాలి. తెలిసి లేకపోతే మనం వ్యవసాయం చేయలేం. ప్రకృతిలో ఒక నియమం ప్రకారం వర్షాకాలం, చలికాలం, ఎండాకాలం, వర్షాకాలం, చలికాలం, ఎండాకాలం ఇలా వచ్చిపోతూ ఉంటాయి. సో ఆ నియమాన్ని మనం గ్రహించాలి. ఎక్కడ రాసి ఉండదు, ప్రకృతి ఎక్కడ రాయదు వర్షాకాలం రాబోతుంది అని. నీకు మనిషి అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. సో దాన్ని ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నిషన్ అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు డిసిషన్ మేకింగ్ అంటే నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవాలి. నువ్వు పంట వెయ్యాలా వేయకూడదా అనే నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవాలి అండర్ అన్సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్ అన్నారు. ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనిషికి ఉన్న తెలివితేటల్లో అన్సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? మనం ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పలేని పరిస్థితులు. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు మొక్క నాటితే ఖచ్చితంగా అది పెరిగి పెద్ద అయ్యి, అది వరి మొక్క నాటితే వరి ఇవ్వటం, లేదా గోధుమ లేదా పళ్ళ మొక్కలు అయితే పండు ఇవ్వటం, ఇది జరిగి తీరిద్దా 100%? చెప్పలేం. మనకి ఇప్పుడు వ్యవసాయంలో చాలా సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయి. ఎందుకు సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయి? నువ్వు మొక్క నాటి ఎరువు వేసినంత మాత్రాన ఖచ్చితంగా నువ్వు అనుకున్న దిగుబడి వచ్చిద్దని చెప్పలేవు. అంటే మనం కొన్ని మన చేతుల్లో లేని పరిస్థితులు కొన్ని ఉంటాయి. వాటిని అన్సర్టైన్ కండిషన్స్ అంటాం. ఖచ్చితంగా ఇది జరిగిద్ది, ఇది జరగదు అని చెప్పలేమన్నమాట. సో అటువంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో నీ దగ్గర డేటా ఉంది. ఏ పొలం ఎంత ఉంది, ఏ విత్తనం నాటాలి, ఎరువులు ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతాయి, ఇవన్నీ డేటా ఉంది నీ దగ్గర. నువ్వు ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నైజ్ చేసావు అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏ కాలం నడుస్తుంది, ఈ కాలంలో నడిస్తే పంట, మనం వేసే పంట దిగుబడి ఇచ్చిద్దా ఇవ్వదా, ఆ ప్యాటర్న్ని నువ్వు కనుక్కున్నావు. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు నిర్ణయం తీసుకోవాలి, పంట వెయ్యాలా అక్కర్లేదా. నువ్వు వేస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా వచ్చిద్దా దిగుబడి చెప్పలేం. సో ఇవన్నీ కలిపి ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటారు. ఇప్పుడు ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే ఏంది? ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ అనే పదానికి అర్థమైంది మనిషి తయారు చేసినది ఏదైనా సరే ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ అంటారు. ఎనీథింగ్ మేడ్ బై మ్యాన్, దట్ ఈస్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్. సో ఒక మెషిన్కి అంటే ఇక్కడ కంప్యూటర్ అనే అర్థం. మెషిన్ అంటే ఇంకేముంటుంది, కంప్యూటరే ఉంటుంది. ఒక కంప్యూటర్కి గనక మీరు ఈ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే డేటాని తీసుకొని ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నైజ్ చేసి నిర్ణయం డిసిషన్ మేకింగ్ తీసుకునే సామర్థ్యాన్ని ఒక మెషిన్కి గనక ఇవ్వగలిగితే దాన్ని ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అని అంటారనమాట. ఇప్పుడు మనం చూస్తుంది వ్యవసాయం గురించి కాబట్టి వ్యవసాయంలో పద్ధతులు ఏంటి? ఇప్పుడు దాకా ఎలా చేస్తాం? ఫస్ట్ భూమిని ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తాం, అంటే దున్నుతాం. దాని తర్వాత విత్తనాలు నాటుతాం. దాని తర్వాత నీరు పెడతాం. దాని తర్వాత ముందు వేయటం చేస్తాం. దాని తర్వాత కలుపు మొక్క, వీడ్ కంట్రోల్ అంటే కలుపు మొక్కలు తీస్తాం, పురుగు మందులు వేస్తాం. అలా మొక్క పెరిగిన తర్వాత హార్వెస్ట్ అంటే కోతలు, మొక్కని కోస్తాం అన్నమాట. ఇలా మొక్కను కొయ్యటం, లేదా గడ్డి వస్తే గడ్డిని ఒక పద్ధతి ప్రకారం కోసి చుట్టి పక్కన పెట్టడం. ఆ తర్వాత మనం వరిని తూర్పారబడతాం కదా, తూర్పారబట్టడం. సో ఇలా ఆ వరిని బస్తాల్లోకి ఎత్తి ఏ గోడౌన్లోనో ఎక్కడో లేదా మీ ఇంటి దగ్గర స్టోర్ చేసుకోవటం. ఇది మన వ్యవసాయంలో ఉండే స్టెప్స్. సాధారణంగా ఇప్పుడు దాకా అంతే చేస్తాం. ఇప్పుడు నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను. ఎవరన్నా చాట్ బాక్స్లో టైప్ చేయగలిగితే చెయ్యండి. మనకి కరోనా తర్వాత ఎక్కువ వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్ కల్చర్ వచ్చింది. అంటే పనిని ఇంట్లో ఉండి చేసుకోవటం. వ్యవసాయాన్ని, అగ్రికల్చర్ని మనం ఇంట్లో ఉండి చేయగలమా? వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్ని వ్యవసాయం వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్గా చేయగలమా? అంటే నువ్వు అసలు పొలానికి వెళ్ళక్కర్లా. పొలానికి వెళ్ళకుండా ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇక్కడ స్టెప్స్ ఇచ్చాను కదా, భూమిని చదును చేయటం అంటే భూమిని దున్నటం కాడ నుంచి నీకు కావలసిన వరిని పండించి ఆ వరిని గోడౌన్లోనో మీ ఇంటి దగ్గర ఎక్కడో స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటారు కదా, ఈ స్టెప్స్ అన్నీ నువ్వు ఎక్కడ కదలకుండా ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని చెయ్యాలి. అది సాధ్యమా అసాధ్యమా? సో కుదిరిన వాళ్ళు చాట్ బాక్స్లో టైప్ చేయండి. తర్వాత సాధ్యమా అసాధ్యమా చూద్దాం. అయితే ఇప్పుడు కొన్ని ఈ అగ్రికల్చర్లో ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ గురించి మీరు తెలుసుకోవాలంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే ఏందో చెప్పా. ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ అంటే మనిషి చేత తయారు చేయబడింది. ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే డేటా ఉంటుంది, ప్యాటర్న్ రికగ్నిషన్ చేయాలా, డిసిషన్ తీసుకోవాలా, కండిషన్స్ అన్సర్టెన్గా ఉంటాయి. ఇవి మెషిన్కి మనం ఇవ్వగలిగితే దాన్ని ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటారు. దీంతో పాటు ఐఓటి అని ఒకటి ఉంది, ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్. ఈ ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ను కూడా మీరు అంటే ఏంటి మీరు తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్, ఐఓటి, నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకోటి చెప్పబోతున్నా క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ అనేది. ఈ మూడు కలిసి పనిచేస్తాయి, ఈ మూడు కలిసి. సో ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ అంటే మీకు ఇంటర్నెట్ అంటే తెలుసు, మీకు మొబైల్లోనో లేదా కంప్యూటర్లోనో ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతారు, అది ఇంటర్నెట్. థింగ్ అంటే ఇక్కడ వస్తువు. మీ చేతికి స్మార్ట్ వాచ్ ఉంది, స్మార్ట్ వాచ్ ఏం చెప్పిద్ది, మీ హార్ట్ బీట్ ఎంత ఉంది, లేదా మీ ఆక్సిజన్ లెవెల్ ఎంత ఉంది, మీరు ఎన్ని అడుగులు నడిచారు ఇవాళ, ఎంత ఎనర్జీ ఖర్చు చేశారు, ఇవన్నీ చెప్పిద్ది. అవన్నీ మీ స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ అంటే మీ మొబైల్ ఫోన్లోకి తీసుకుంటారు. సో మీ స్మార్ట్ వాచ్కి మీ మొబైల్ ఫోన్కి కనెక్షన్ ఉంది. ఇది ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ అనమాట. సో ఏ వస్తువు అయినా సరే, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడో సీసీ కెమెరా పెట్టి మీరు ఇంకెక్కడో మొబైల్లో ఓపెన్ చేసుకొని అక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుందనేది సీసీ కెమెరా ద్వారా చూస్తారు. సో ఇంటర్నెట్ అంటే కేవలం కంప్యూటర్లే కాకుండా అది వాచీలు అవ్వచ్చు, సీసీ కెమెరాలు అవ్వచ్చు, డ్రోన్స్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు అందరికీ తెలుసు, డ్రోన్స్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఏ వస్తువైనా సరే ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్ట్ అయితే అది ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్. ఎనీథింగ్, ఆఖరికి మీ జేబులో పెన్ను, మీరు పెట్టుకునే ఉంగరం, మీరు కాళ్ళకి వేసుకునే చెప్పులు, మీరు ఒంటికి వేసుకునే షర్టు, దేన్నైనా ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. దాన్ని ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ అంటారు. ఇక మూడోది క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ అన్నా కదా. మామూలు కంప్యూటర్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రతి భాషకి అక్షరాలు ఉంటాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్లీష్ భాషకి ఏబిసిడి అలా 26 అక్షరాలు ఉంటాయి. తెలుగు భాషకి ఆ నుంచి ఆహా దాకా, మళ్ళీ అచ్చులు కా నుంచి బండిరా దాకా మొత్తం 56 అక్షరాలు ఉంటాయి. మనం 52 వాడుతున్నాం, యాక్చువల్లీ 56 అక్షరాలు ఉంటాయి తెలుగు భాషలో. కానీ కంప్యూటర్కి తెలిసింది 2 అక్షరాలే. ఒక అక్షరం పేరు 0 అంటారు, 2 అక్షరం పేరు 1 అంటారు. దీన్నే బిట్ అని అంటారు. 0 అని మనం ఎట్లయితే ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఏమంటాం, ఆల్ఫాబెట్ అంటాం, ఏబిసిడి ఏంటివి ఇవి ఆల్ఫాబెట్. తెలుగులో అయితే అచ్చులు హల్లులు అంటాం. అదే కంప్యూటర్లో వాడే ఈ 0, 1 అనే అక్షరాలని మనం బిట్స్ అని పిలుస్తాం. ఇది మామూలు మనం వాడే కంప్యూటర్. క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ ఏంటంటే అందులో బిట్ అని అనరు, క్యూబిట్ అంటారు, అంటే క్వాంటమ్ బిట్ అంటారు. ఎందుకు దీనివల్ల ప్రయోజనం అంటే, మా అందరికి అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు చెప్పాలంటే, క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ సాధారణ కంప్యూటర్ కంటే కొన్ని 100 రెట్లు వేగంగా పనిచేసింది, కొన్ని 100 రెట్లు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మీ పొలంలో పంట పండింది, ట్రాక్టర్కి ఎత్తుకున్నారు, అది స్టోరేజ్ ఎక్కడో చెయ్యాలి, లేదా మీ దగ్గర నుంచి డీలర్ కొనుక్కొని అతను వేరే ఊరికి ఎక్కడికో పంపించాలి. ఏ మార్గంలో వెళ్తే త్వరగా వెళ్తారు? సపోజ్ పత్తి పండించారు, పత్తి ఏదో వేరే రాష్ట్రానికి ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు, లారీలో వెళ్ళాలి కదా. ఆ లారీ ఏ రూట్లో వెళ్తే త్వరగా, తక్కువ సమయంలో, తక్కువ ఖర్చుతో ఆ ఊరికి చేరుకోగలదు. ఇట్లాంటి సొల్యూషన్స్ క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్లో చాలా ఈజీగా వస్తాయి. మామూలు కంప్యూటర్ కంటే, మనం వాడే కంప్యూటర్ కంటే క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్లో చాలా ఈజీగా వస్తాయి అన్నమాట. సో మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ అనేది మామూలు కంప్యూటర్ కంటే కొన్ని 100 రెట్లు వేగంగా పనిచేస్తుంది. భవిష్యత్ అంతా క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్దే. మనకి ఈ మధ్య పేపర్లో చదువుతూ ఉంటారు, అమరావతిలో క్వాంటమ్ వ్యాలీ రాబోతుంది అని. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపార్టెన్స్. భవిష్యత్ అంతా క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్దే. సో మీరు 3 పదాలు తెలుసుకున్నారు, ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అంటే ఏంది, ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ అంటే ఏంది, క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ అంటే ఏంది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ 3 అసలు వ్యవసాయంలో ఎందుకు వాడాలి, ఈ ఏ ఎందుకు వాడాలి, ఐఓటి ఎందుకు వాడాలి, వ్యవసాయంలో వాడితే వచ్చే ప్రయోజనాలు ఏంటి, ఒకటి ఫస్ట్ చూడండి, మనకి ప్రకృతిని మనం అంచనా వేయలేం మామూలు మనిషి. కానీ ఈ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్, ఐఓటి, క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ లాంటివి వాడుకొని ప్రకృతిలో వచ్చే మార్పుల్ని మనం ముందలే అంచనా వేయొచ్చు కొద్దిగా ఎక్కువ ప్రాబిలిటీ తోటి. అంతే కొద్దిగా 100% కాకపోయినా 95% లేదా 99% ఖచ్చితత్వంతో ప్రకృతిలో వచ్చే మార్పుల్ని మనం ముందలే అంచనా వేయొచ్చు. నీరు ఎంత అవసరమైద్ది, ఏ కాలంలో మనకి ఎంత నీరు వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది అంచనా వేయొచ్చు. ఈ పంటకి భవిష్యత్తులో మార్కెట్ ధర ఎంత ఉండొచ్చు కొద్ది ఖచ్చితత్వంతో అంచనా వేయొచ్చు. సో ఇవన్నీ మీకు తెలుసు అనుకో, ప్రకృతి ఎలా మారుతుంది, నీరు ఎలా అవైలబుల్గా ఉంది, ఏ పురుగులు ఆశించే అవకాశం ఉంది, భవిష్యత్తులో ఈ పంటకి ఒక 3 నెలల తర్వాత 6 నెలల తర్వాత దాని డిమాండ్ ఎలా ఉంది, దాని ప్రైస్ ఎలా ఉండొచ్చు, ఇవన్నీ ముందరే తెలిసిందనుకోండి, మీరు నిర్ణయాలు మంచిగా తీసుకుంటారు. ఆ పంట వెయ్యాలా, వేస్తే ఎంత వెయ్యాలి, నిర్ణయాలు తీసుకుంటారు. డిసిషన్ మేకింగ్, బెటర్ డిసిషన్స్ అనమాట. సో దీనికోసం ఈ టెక్నాలజీని మనం అగ్రికల్చర్లో వాడాలి. సో సాధారణంగా తెలుసు కదా, వ్యవసాయం అంటేనే నష్టాలు అని చాలామంది అభిప్రాయం. సో ఆ నష్టాల నుంచి లాభాలకి రావాలి అంటే ఈ టెక్నాలజీ అంతా వాడుకోవటం ఒక్కటే మార్గం. అందువల్లే ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిన టెక్నాలజీలు అంతా కూడా వ్యవసాయంలో వాడుకోవాలి. సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఈ ఫోటోల్లో, మామూలుగా ప్రతి మొక్కకి పురుగు ఆశించడం అంటారు. అంటే ఏదో ఒక పెస్ట్ పురుగు ఆ మొక్కకి పట్టిద్ది అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు పద్ధతులు ఏంది, రైతు చూస్తాడు, అతనికి పెద్దగా తెలియకపోవచ్చు, ఆ మొక్కని తుంచుకొని వెళ్ళి ఎవరికో తెలిసిన వాళ్ళకో ఆ ఎరువులు కొట్టి అతనికో చూపిస్తాడు. అతను తన అనుభవాన్ని బట్టి సలహా ఇస్తాడు, లేదా మందుల కంపెనీ అతనికి చూపిస్తాడు, వాళ్ళకి తెలిసిన దాన్ని బట్టి సలహా ఇస్తారు. భవిష్యత్తు అలా కాదు. ఈ టెక్నాలజీలతోటి నీ చేతిలో ఒక మొబైల్ ఉంటుంది, మొబైల్ తోటి ఆ మొక్కను ఫోటో తీస్తావు, నీ మొబైల్లోనే వచ్చేస్తుంది ఆ మొక్క ఏంటి, దానికి ఆశించిన పురుగు ఏంటి, ఆ పురుగు పోవాలంటే ఏ మందు వాడాలి, ఏ మందు ఏ కాలంలో ఎంత వెయ్యాలి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా భవిష్యత్తు కాదు, ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాయి, ఆ యాప్లు ఉన్నాయి. వాటి యొక్క యాక్యురసీ ఇంకా పెరగబోతుంది భవిష్యత్తులో ఈ టెక్నాలజీస్ వల్ల. ఇక 2, స్మార్ట్ ఇరిగేషన్. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ కొంతవరకు వచ్చింది, మీరు చూసుంటారు. ఇప్పుడు పొలంలో నీరు పెట్టాలంటే కొన్ని చోట్ల మోటార్ వేయాలి, మోటార్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి స్విచ్ చేయాలి. కానీ కొన్ని చోట్ల ఆల్రెడీ వచ్చినాయి. నువ్వు ఇంట్లో నీ సెల్ ఫోన్లో ఒక యాప్ ఉండిద్ది, ఆ యాప్ని కనుక క్లిక్ చేస్తే అక్కడెక్కడో పొలంలో ఉన్న మోటార్ ఆన్ అయిపోయిద్ది అనమాట. ఇంకా భవిష్యత్తులో ఇంకా రాబోతుంది. నీ నేల తేమ ఎంత ఉంది, నేలలో తడి ఎంత ఉంది, తడి అనుకున్న దానికంటే తక్కువ ఉంది అనుకో, మోటార్ దానంతా అదే ఆన్ అయిపోయిద్ది. కావాల్సినంత నీరు వచ్చేసింది అనుకోండి, మోటార్ దానంతా అదే ఆఫ్ అయిపోయిద్ది. సో ఇట్లా స్మార్ట్ ఇరిగేషన్లో ఈ ఏఐ టెక్నాలజీ ఉపయోగపడబోతుంది. అలానే డ్రోన్లు ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ వాడుతున్నారు, మందులు పిచికారీ చేయటం కోసం డ్రోన్స్ వాడుతున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ చాలా కంపెనీలు వచ్చేసినాయి. భవిష్యత్తులో ఇంకా ఎట్లా ఉండిద్దంటే, సపోజ్ ఒక మొక్క మీద పురుగు ఆశించింది, అన్ని మొక్కలకి ఆ పురుగు ఆశించాలని లేదు, కానీ మామూలుగా ముందేసేటప్పుడు ఏంది, అన్ని మొక్కలకి ముందేసేస్తారు. కానీ ఇప్పుడు భవిష్యత్తులో ఏంటంటే ఆ డ్రోను ప్రతి మొక్కను చూసుకుంటా వెళ్ళిద్ది. ఈ మొక్క మీద పురుగు ఉంటే ఆ పురుగు దగ్గరే ముందేసిద్ది, వేరే మొక్కను ముట్టుకోదనమాట. అంటే అంత ప్రిసిషన్ తోటి భవిష్యత్తులో మందులు వేయటం. దానివల్ల ఏంది, ముందు ఎంత వేయాలని తగ్గిద్ది, అవసరమైన చోటే ముందు వాడతాం. అలానే గ్రీన్ హౌసెస్, స్మార్ట్ గ్రీన్ హౌసెస్ ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ చాలా చోట్ల చూస్తున్నారు. నెట్ అంటారు ప్రజలు, మామూలు జనం నెట్కి వెళ్తున్నాం అంటారు. నెట్ అంటే ఒక పెద్ద పరదా లాంటిది చుట్టూ కప్పేస్తారు, లోపల పండ్లు నాటుతారు. సో అది స్మార్ట్గా ఉండబోతుంది. లోపల ఉష్ణోగ్రతని, లోపల లైట్ని అంతా కూడా స్మార్ట్గా ఇప్పటికప్పుడు మార్చేటట్టు ఇప్పుడు కేవలం నెట్ వేసి చేస్తున్నారు. భవిష్యత్తులో అది కంప్యూటర్లు వాడి లోపల సన్లైట్ ఎంత పడాలి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ డిసైడ్ చేయబోతుంది. సో ఇట్లా అగ్రికల్చర్లో ఇట్లాంటి టెక్నాలజీస్ అన్నీ కూడా రాబోతుంది అనమాట. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ యాప్ చూడండి, ఈ యాప్ పేరు ప్లాంటిక్స్. ఇది ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది, మీరు నెట్లో కూడా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు ఈ యాప్ని. సో ఈ యాప్లో ఏంటంటే మీరు రిజిస్టర్ అయ్యి మీ మొక్క దగ్గర తీసుకెళ్ళి యాప్ ద్వారా ఫోటో తీస్తే ఈ యాప్ ఆ మొక్కకి ఆ మొక్క ఏంటిది, దానికి ఏమి సమస్య వచ్చింది, దేనివల్ల, ఏ ఫంగస్ వల్ల సమస్య వచ్చింది, దానికి నువ్వు ఏమి స్ప్రే చేస్తే, పెస్టిసైడ్ ఏమి స్ప్రే చేస్తే ఆ పురుగు నాశనం అయింది, ఈ యాప్ చెప్పిద్ది. మీరు ఇంటర్నెట్లో కొట్టండి ప్లాంటిక్స్ యాప్ అని, మీకు దొరికిద్ది ఈ యాప్. ప్లస్ ఈ యాప్ ఫ్రీ అనమాట, డబ్బులు కూడా కట్టాల్సిన పని లేదు. అలానే స్మార్ట్ స్ప్రేయర్స్ ఇందా చెప్పాను, పురుగు మందులు కొట్టేవి అన్నీ కూడా మొత్తం పంట మీద కొట్టేస్తారు. అట్లా కాదు, భవిష్యత్తులో ఏ మొక్క మీద పురుగు ఉంది ఆ మొక్క వరకే మందు కొడతాం అనమాట, మిగతా మొక్కల్ని టచ్ చేయం. ఇంకా ప్రిసిషన్గా ఆ పురుగు ఏ ఆకు మీద ఉందో ఆ ఆకు మీదే మందు కొడతారు, మిగతా ఆకుల్ని కూడా టచ్ చేయరు. అంత ప్రిసిషన్గా భవిష్యత్తు రాబోతుంది ఈ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ద్వారా వచ్చే స్ప్రేయర్లు వల్ల. కేవలం పురుగు మందులు ఇవే కాదు, వీటి వల్ల చూడండి ఆల్రెడీ ఇది ప్రాక్టికల్గా జరిగింది. ఇది నేను ఇప్పుడు చూపిస్తుంది ప్రాక్టికల్గా జరిగిన కేసు. ఇది నెదర్లాండ్స్లో, ఆ యూనివర్సిటీ పేర్లన్నీ పట్టించుకోబాకండి, ఇది నెదర్లాండ్స్ దేశంలో వాళ్ళు ఒక కాంపిటీషన్ పెట్టారు. ఒకరు గ్రీన్ హౌస్ వ్యవసాయం, గ్రీన్ హౌస్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, చెప్పే కానీ నెట్ వేస్తారు, నెట్ లోపల టమాటాలు పండిస్తారు అనమాట. ఇక్కడ టమాటాలు పండించారు. ఒక టీం ఏం చేసిందంటే జస్ట్ కూర్చొని ఆ లోపలికి ఎంత లైట్ వెళ్ళాలి, కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ ఎంత ఉండాలి, నీరు ఎంత వెళ్ళాలి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా వాళ్ళు చేయకుండా ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ద్వారా చేపించారు ఒక టీం. ఇంకో టీం ఏమైనా ఎక్స్పర్ట్లు అనమాట, అంటే వాళ్ళకి వ్యవసాయం బాగా తెలుసు. ఈ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ వాడకుండా వ్యవసాయం చేశారు. సో దీనివల్ల రిజల్ట్ ఏమొచ్చిందంటే ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ వాడిన వాళ్ళు 6% ఎక్కువ దిగుబడి సాధించారు. ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ని వాడని వాళ్ళకంటే వాడిన వాళ్ళు 6% ఎక్కువ దిగుబడి, 17% ప్రాఫిట్. వీళ్ళకంటే వాళ్ళకి 17% అధిక ఆదాయం వచ్చిందనమాట. అట్లానే కేవలం టమోటాల మీదే కాదు, దాని ఎదువరికి కుకుంబర్, మన దోసకాయ కూడా ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ వాడేవాళ్ళు ప్రతి మీటర్ స్క్వేర్కి, అంటే ఏరియా అనమాట, మీటర్ స్క్వేర్ అంటే ప్రతి చదరపు మీటర్లో 50 కేజీల అధిక దిగుబడి, అధిక దోసకాయలు పండించారు ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ వాడు. సో దీనివల్ల చూడండి దిగుబడి పెరిగింది, ఆదాయం పెరిగింది ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ వాడటం వల్ల. అంటే హ్యూమన్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్, వ్యవసాయంలో విశేష అనుభవం ఉన్నవాళ్ళు కూడా సాధించలేనంత దిగుబడి, సాధించలేనంత ఆదాయం ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ద్వారా సాధ్యమైంది. ఇక ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాయి, రాబోయే కాదు, వెర్టికల్ ఫార్మ్స్. మనం పొలం ఎంత వేస్తాం, పొలం మొత్తం వేస్తాం, భవిష్యత్తు అంత అవసరంలా బిల్డింగుల్లో వ్యవసాయం చేయొచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు చైనాలో జరుగుతుంది, అట్లా కొన్ని చోట్ల జరుగుతున్నాయి, జపాన్లో. వెర్టికల్ ఫార్మ్స్ అంటే చూడండి, ఇట్లా చిన్న చిన్న ట్రైల్ లాగా కాకుండా ఏకంగా బిల్డింగుల్లోనే ఒకదానిపైన ఒకటి పెట్టేసి వ్యవసాయం చేసేస్తారు. అందులో మట్టి కూడా ఉండదు. మొక్క పెరగటానికి మట్టి ఎందుకు అవసరం, మట్టిలో ఉండే ఆ నత్రజని కానీ ఇట్లాంటి దాని దృష్టిలో ఈ ఔషధాలు, దానికి కావాల్సిన మినరల్స్ తీసుకోవటం. సో నువ్వు నీళ్లు కూడా మట్టిలోనే నీళ్లు ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి ఆ నీటిని తీసుకోవటం కోసం మట్టి కావాలి, అంతే తప్ప మట్టి అంటూ మొక్కకు అవసరం లేదు. సో ఈ వ్యవసాయంలో అసలు మట్టి ఉండదు, దానికి కావాల్సిన పోషకాలు విడిగా ఇస్తారు. సన్లైట్ ఉండదు, ఎల్ఈడి లైట్ల ద్వారా చేస్తారనమాట. సో కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ మొక్క ఎలా మొక్కకి ఏం కావాలి, ఆ మినరల్స్ కావాలా, సూర్యరశ్మి సన్లైట్ కావాలా, కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ కావాలి, వాటర్ కావాలి. ఈ 4 ఉంటే మొక్క పెరిగేసిద్ది. సో ఈ వెర్టికల్ ఫార్మ్స్లో ఎక్కడ మట్టి వాడకుండా కనీసం సన్లైట్ కూడా వాడరు, ఎల్ఈడి బల్బులతో చేస్తారనమాట. సో ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏం చేసింది అంటే ఎప్పుడు ఎంత లైట్ కావాలో అంత లైటే ఇవ్వటం, CO2 గ్యాస్ రిలీజ్ చేసింది, ఎంతవరకు CO2 గ్యాస్ రిలీజ్ చేయాలో అంతవరకే చేయటం. ఇలా ఒక బిల్డింగ్లో నువ్వు ఒక ఎకరంలో పండించింది ఒక 4-5 సెంట్లలో కట్టిన బిల్డింగ్లో పండించవచ్చు. అంటే ఎకరం కనుక ఆ బిల్డింగ్ ఉంటే మీరు దాదాపు 10 ఎకరాలు విడిగా పండించినట్టే. సో భవిష్యత్తు అంతా ఇదే, ఉత్పత్తి విపరీతంగా పెరగబోతుంది. ఇక ఐఓటి అంటే చెప్పాను కదా, ఇప్పుడు డ్రోన్స్ పిచికారీ చేస్తాయి అన్నాను. డ్రోన్స్ ఎలా పిచికారీ చేస్తాయి? అవి ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్ట్ అయి ఉంటాయి. ఒక డ్రోన్ ఆపరేటర్ పొలం గట్టు మీద నుంచొని ఉంటాడు, ఆపరేటర్ ఆ డ్రోన్ కదిలిస్తూ ఉంటాడు. ఆ డ్రోన్ కెమెరా.
Sorry for disturbing you, sir. Sir, we're running out of the time, sir. So make
150
it fast, sir. Yes, sir.
115 కదా సార్?
Better you conclude by 1:05.
ఓకే సార్, అయిపోతుంది. సో ఆ డ్రోన్ ఆపరేటరు మొత్తం పొలం ఒడ్డున నుంచి కదిలిస్తారు. ఆ డ్రోన్ కెమెరా మొక్కను చూస్తూ పిచికారీ చేసిద్ది. ఇదంతా ఏంది? ఇది ఐఓటీలో భాగమే. ఆ డ్రోన్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్ట్ అయి ఉండాలి అనాలిసిస్ చేయటం కోసం. ఇట్లా ఐఓటీ అనేది అగ్రికల్చర్లో చాలా ప్రాముఖ్యత రాబోతుంది. అట్లానే స్మార్ట్ ఇరిగేషన్ ఇందా చెప్పాను, నువ్వు మొబైల్లో ఆన్ చేస్తే అక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్న పంపు ఆన్ అయితే వాటర్ వెళ్తాయి. ఇంకా అడ్వాన్స్డ్గా నువ్వు అసలు ఆన్ కూడా చేయక్కర్లా, మట్టి తేమ శాతం ఎంత ఉందో చూసుకొని మోటార్ దానంతట అదే ఆన్ అయిపోయి నీళ్ళు ఇచ్చిద్ది. సరిపోయి నీళ్ళు వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత మోటార్ దానంతా అదే ఆఫ్ అయిపోయిద్ది అనమాట. అది స్మార్ట్ ఇరిగేషన్. అట్లానే స్మార్ట్ స్టోరేజ్, మనకి గోడౌన్లో స్టోర్ చేస్తాం కదా పళ్ళు, కూరగాయలు, వడ్లు అన్నీ కూడా. సో గోడౌన్లో ఎంత టెంపరేచర్ ఉండాలి, ఇది ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కంట్రోల్ చేసింది. ఇప్పుడు దాకా మనుషులు కంట్రోల్ చేసేవాళ్ళు. సో ఏ టైంలో ఏసీ ఆన్ చేయాలి, గోడౌన్స్లో ఏసీ పెడతారు కదా, సో ఏసీ ఆన్ చేయాలి, ఎంత టెంపరేచర్ మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి, ఏ టైంలో ఎంత టెంపరేచర్ మార్చాలి, ఇదంతా కూడా ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ద్వారా కంట్రోల్ అవ్వబోతున్నాయి భవిష్యత్తులో గోడౌన్లు. సో దానివల్ల ఏంది, కూరగాయలు పాడవటం ఇలాంటివన్నీ తగ్గుతాయి అన్నమాట. అట్లానే స్మార్ట్ కౌస్, ఇప్పుడు ఆ కౌకి చూడండి ఫిట్బిట్ అంటారు దాన్ని, మన చేతికి స్మార్ట్ వాచ్ లాగే ఆవులకు అనమాట. సో అదేంది, ఆవు టెంపరేచర్ ఎట్లా ఉంది, ఆవు హెల్త్ ఎట్లా ఉంది ఎప్పటికప్పుడు మానిటర్ చేసి మీ సెల్కి మెసేజ్ పంపించింది. ఈరోజు ఆవుకి జ్వరం వచ్చిందనో లేదా దానికి ఫలానా సమస్య వచ్చిందనో మీకు ఎప్పటికప్పుడు మెసేజ్లు పంపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇట్లా ఫిట్బిట్ బ్యాండ్లు, దీనివల్ల వ్యవసాయంలో ఆవులు కూడా భాగం కాబట్టి వాటి పాలు ఉత్పత్తులు కూడా ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి మనకు ఆదాయం పెరిగిద్ది. డిజిటల్ ట్విన్, ఇది బాగా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ చూడండి. డిజిటల్ ట్విన్ అంటే నిజంగా పొలంలో ఉండరు, ఇంట్లో ల్యాప్టాప్లో మీ పొలం లాంటిదే స్క్రీన్ మీద వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు అక్కడ చేసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట, ఈ పంట వేస్తే వాతావరణం ఇంత టెంపరేచర్ ఉంటే ఇంత వర్షం పడితే పంట ఎంత పెరగచ్చు, నాకు ఆదాయం ఎంత రావచ్చు. నిజంగా పంట వేయక ముందలే మీరు మొత్తం దాంట్లో చెక్ చేసుకొని పంట వేయచ్చు. ఎట్లా అంటే మనం ఇల్లు కట్టేటప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు అంతా కంప్యూటర్లో మీకు ఇల్లు మొత్తాన్ని కంప్యూటర్లో డిజైన్ చేసి చూపిస్తారు, కంప్యూటర్లో మీరు కావాల్సిన మార్పులు చేసుకొని అప్పుడు ఇల్లు కడతారు. సేమ్ వ్యవసాయం కూడా అట్లా రాబోతుంది. మీ కంప్యూటర్లో మీ పొలం ఉంటుంది, ఆ పొలంలో రకరకాల పంటలు ట్రై చేస్తారు, రకరకాల విధాలుగా ట్రై చేస్తారు, ఏది ఎక్కువ లాభమో అదే చేస్తారు. అది డిజిటల్ ట్విన్ రాబోతుంది అనమాట. సో అట్లనే క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ వల్ల ఏంది, ఇందా చెప్పేగా ఏ టైంలో ఎంత నీరు ఇవ్వాలి ఇవన్నీ కూడా క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంది. నువ్వు ట్రాన్స్పోర్ట్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి వేరే రాష్ట్రానికి నువ్వు పత్తి పంపిస్తున్నావు, ఏ రూట్లో వెళ్తే త్వరగా వెళ్తావు, ఇవన్నీ క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్. సో భవిష్యత్తులో ఇందాక ఈ స్టేజెస్ అన్నీ ఎలా మారబోతున్నాయి చూడండి. ల్యాండ్ ప్రిపరేషను ట్రాక్టర్ చేత దున్నిస్తారు, అయితే అది ట్రాక్టర్లో మనుషులు ఉండరు. ఆటోనమస్ వెహికల్స్ అంటే డ్రైవర్ లేని వెహికల్స్ ద్వారా దున్నిస్తావు. డ్రైవర్ లేని వెహికల్స్ ద్వారానే మొక్కలు నాటిస్తావు. డ్రోన్స్ ద్వారా పిచికారీ చేపిస్తావు. మందులు కానీ, పెస్టిసైడ్స్ కానీ, ఫెర్టిలైజర్స్ కానీ డ్రోన్ ద్వారా పిచికారీ చేపిస్తావు. సో మెషిన్లు మామూలు మొక్కని, కలుపు మొక్కని వేరు చేసి కలుపు మొక్కల్ని పీకేసే మెషిన్లు అవి కూడా దానంతా అదే నడిచి అంటే డ్రైవర్ లేకుండా వెళ్తాయి. సో ఇవన్నీ స్టేజ్ల్లో మొత్తం మెషిన్లే అదంతా అవే చేస్తాయి. సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, నువ్వు ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని ఈ మెషిన్లన్నింటినీ ఆపరేట్ చేస్తావు. సో ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని మెషిన్లన్నింటినీ ఆపరేట్ చేస్తావు. నేను ఫస్ట్ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ అదే, వ్యవసాయాన్ని వర్క్ ఫ్రమ్ హోమ్ లాగా వ్యవసాయంలో నువ్వు పొలంలో దెక్కుండా చేయొచ్చా అని. దెక్కుండా చేయొచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు కొన్ని చేస్తున్నాము, భవిష్యత్తులో అన్నీ సాధ్యమే. చక్కగా ఇంట్లో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్లు, ఈ బీపీఓలు వీళ్ళందరూ ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని చేస్తుంటారు. వ్యవసాయాన్ని కూడా నువ్వు ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే మీ ఊర్లో ఉన్న పొలాన్ని నువ్వు అమెరికాలో ఉండి కూడా వ్యవసాయం చేయొచ్చు, ఆస్ట్రేలియాలో ఉండి కూడా వ్యవసాయం చేయొచ్చు. పొలం మీ ఊర్లోనే ఉంటుంది. సో అది కేవలం ఈ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్, ఐఓటి, ఈ క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటింగ్ వల్ల సాధ్యం. ఇంకా అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇది ఖచ్చితంగా 100% అని చెప్పలేం, కానీ మనకు ఫోటోసింథసిస్ ప్రాసెస్ గురించి అందరూ వినే ఉంటారు. ఈ నీరు, సూర్యరశ్మి, CO2 ఇవన్నీ తీసుకొని ఒక మొక్క ఒక పండుని తయారు చేసిద్ది. ఆ ప్రాసెస్ని మనం ఫోటోసింథసిస్ అంటాం. ఆ ఫోటోసింథసిస్ ప్రతి డీటెయిల్గా ఇంతవరకు యాక్చువల్లీ తెలియదు. ఎందుకు తెలియదు అంటే మామూలు కంప్యూటర్లు ఆ ఫోటోసింథసిస్ని కనుక్కోవటానికి చాలా సూపర్ కంప్యూటర్ వల్ల కూడా కాదు, కానీ క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ వల్ల అయింది. సో వన్స్ క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ ఫోటోసింథసిస్లో జరిగే ప్రతి స్టెప్ని చిన్న చిన్న స్టెప్పులతో సహా తెలుసుకుంది అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంది? అసలు వ్యవసాయమే అవసరంలా. ఫోటోసింథసిస్లో ప్రతి స్టెప్పు క్వాంటమ్ కంప్యూటర్ తెలుసుకుంటే ఇంకా వ్యవసాయం ఎందుకు? మన నీరు మన దగ్గర ఉంది, కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ మన దగ్గర ఉంది, సన్లైట్ మన దగ్గర ఉంది, మినరల్స్ మన దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి. అన్నీ మనం ఇప్పుడు కనుక ఏమైనా ప్రింటింగ్ కావాలంటే ప్రింట్ ఇచ్చుకున్నట్టు, నాకు ఒక యాపిల్ పండు కావాలంటే ఒక పెద్ద ప్రింటర్లోకి ఇవన్నీ ఇచ్చేసి ఓ బటన్ నొక్కితే యాపిల్ పండు బయటకు వచ్చింది. అంటే అసలు వ్యవసాయమే అవసరం లేని స్టేజ్లోకి ఇది 100% నేను చెప్పలేను, ఎందుకంటే ఇది చాలా ప్రతిబంధకాలు ఉన్నాయి ప్రాక్టికల్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్లో. బట్ సాధ్యమే, దెర్ ఈస్ ప్రాబిలిటీ భవిష్యత్తులో ఈ టెక్నాలజీల వల్ల. సో మీకు అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. కొంచెం సమయభావం వల్ల కొద్దిగా ఫాస్ట్గా చెప్పాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Sir, we should say thanks to you, sir, for understanding the problem of running out of time. You know pretty well, we have another session that will be started by 2 o'clock this day. And students are very anxious, I know, to do their presentations in the evening session. But I must say it is a student-centric talk, sir, of all the three, because I have delivered your lecture touching all the corners of agriculture and how AI is promoting the agriculture from the previous pattern to the new pattern. Really have come up with all the good things like speaking in mother tongue and the colorful slides, all that, sir. So when we have time and when we get an opportunity, surely we would allow you to give a full-length lecture for 1 hour or so, sir. So on behalf of all the student participants, lecturer friends, and also from both the college organizing members, our sincere and humble thanks to you, sir, for your nice presentation, and wish you all the very best for your Viva examinations, which may be in the first week of December. So thank you once again, Sri D. Fanindra, sir. So this is the first session of our Medha webinar. Thanks for your patient listening and active participation, all the students and the organizing members. And it is already 1:10 I think. So actually, as I mentioned earlier, in the time schedule, student competitions will be started exactly at 2 o'clock after the lunch. And I wish you all happy learning, and all of you, all the participants, actually we have got 29 members. They have already presented their, write-up part, and it was already evaluated, and the rest of the, process will be started this afternoon at 2 o'clock. So I instruct all the participants to be ready, and we'll call your names one after one. If at all your turn is missed, don't worry. Again, at some point of the whole process, we'll call back you to present your presentation. So hope you all will be joined on the same platform using the same link. Thank you one and all.